start recording. There we go. So if it starts to lag at all, we'll obviously have to change it, but I think the stream is going to be okay. Yeah, let me open my map here. I think several of these were down in like lower Hogsmeade or Hogsfield or whatever the name of it is. How do I move? There we go. World map. I need to go to world map. So I think this one here may have been one that I couldn't do because I didn't have the spell for it. And then this one might also have been because I have the flu flame open over here. So we're gonna go to this one first. So I'm just gonna travel here, I think. Let me actually say, go to my controller. We're gonna travel here. Actually, I'm gonna set my waypoint here. Travel here. The objective of the game. Basically, there's a story mode that you play through, which I'm a little ways into it. I don't think I'm very far into it. But there's a whole story mode that you're in, and I'm not gonna spoil it. And I mean, unless you want me to talk about it, but trying to get Mike in here. Mike doesn't have to come in here if he doesn't want to. But yeah, so we're playing a story mode, and there's little side quests and things to do. So unfortunately, they scrapped multiplayer at some point for this game. So there is no multiplayer mode, which is very sad. So we're just having to deal with single player. But I'm gonna go ahead and make my way over here. And that works. You're streaming on Twitch and on YouTube. I'm gonna stream on YouTube later. I do want to stream on YouTube later. But right now I'm streaming on Twitch, so. Yeah, I think this Merlin trial here, either this one was one that I couldn't do because, oh, I'm gonna hurt if I fall off this cliff. This one might have been one that I think I bugged last time. Yeah, see this big stone here? This big stone has to, I don't know where to move this stone. Maybe you can help me with this, Jess. How's it going, Mike? Welcome. Maybe both of you can help me with this. I don't know what to do with this big stone. I know that this is a Merlin trial. We have started it. And there's this gigantic spherical stone that I thought needed to be rolled down into that pit down there, but is it that hole down there? If it's that one, then I can try. I don't see any other hole anywhere around here that it would go into. I did activate the trial. It's active. I activated it the last time I streamed this, and it stays active, so.
Revelio.
I don't know what this is all glowing for. Well, these are probably bugs here. Oh, they're little bugs. Okay, they're lightning bugs. So is it this hole over here that it goes in? Because that's the only place I can see that it would go. I mean, a part of me thinks that that down there went with that hole, but I don't know where this goes.
Revelio.
Unless there's another hole somewhere that I don't see, which I think I looked around and I couldn't find one. Mike is now lurking. Thanks for the lurk, Mike. I don't know where to put this giant ball. I might have to look it up. That's something that I'll probably look up. I try not to look things up in games a lot, especially when I'm playing it for the first time. But if I get into a situation like this where I'm not really entirely sure what's going on, I'm gonna turn my preview off on Streamlabs or on OBS, because it's just lagging. It looks fine on stream, but give my GPU a little more breathing room. This game is also very poorly optimized, so my GPU is just like 100%. Yeah, I don't know how to do this Merlin trial. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna look it up. Let me see where I am. Map. This is, well, it doesn't say which Merlin trial this is, but this one's like south of Hogwarts. So let me see if I can find this real quick. Let's go to my Steam web browser, which you guys probably can't see. I think this is the South Hogwarts region. This is not, let's see. Stone sphere puzzle. Okay, I think this one is down into that hole. According to this, I have to, once found, either use either Depulso or Wingardium Leviosa to either push or levitate the sphere into its pit.
Revelio.
What's weird is that hole down there isn't glowing. Do I have to put it up here? I don't even, do I even have any of those spells? Let's see. How do I activate my spells? Okay. We got Accio. We don't even have any of those spells. We can't even do this. I don't know why I'm over here. This is Wingardium Leviosa. We don't even have any spells to do this. Never mind. Okay. So once again, like the Confringo one that I'm gonna go do now because I have Confringo, we cannot do this because we do not have the required spell to do it, which I didn't know. So let me go ahead and move down. I think I'm gonna go to this one. Let me go ahead and travel. This one's way down in southern Hogsfield. Or in the world, I guess. Which, this world is actually a lot bigger than I thought it was. This one's gonna be up here, so we're gonna go ahead and do our little, that's very annoying. I'm not gonna do that over and over again. We're gonna run up here. I think this one we needed Confringo to do, because I looked it up. And it requires a blasting curse or a higher level blasting spell to do it, which I think this one was that one. So we're gonna go find out. Got some wildlife over here. How's it going, deer? How you guys doing? I think we cleared, is there more enemies over here? We got into a pretty big fight up here last time. Yeah, so this one, I could not do this one last time because I didn't have this spell. So let's see if this will work.
Expelliarmus.
Whoops, that is the wrong spell.
Confringo.
That's what we had to do.
Revelio.
Is there another one over here? There is.
Confringo.
Is that it?
Revelio.
There's probably more to it than meets the eye and I'm just not seeing it. That one's on the other side there. Well, I know we activated this. Oh, there's one right in front of me. Duh.
Confringo.
Is there more?
Revelio.
So obviously this. Unless there's an order that I'm supposed to destroy them in.
Oh.
Why are you like freaking out about that little drop, dude? Come on. So these are glowing over here too. Is there something I'm supposed to do with these?
Confringo.
I can't blow them up. This is where I was confused with these.
Revelio.
I know I've started this. All right, let's look this one up too because I'm confused. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. This one is very far in the south. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out this Merlin trial here in this camp. Let me show you where I'm at. I'm all the way down here. This is Lower Hogsfield. I'm like southwest of Lower Hogsfield. In West Hogwarts Valley. And I don't know how to do this Merlin trial. Let me...
Revelio.
I've started it. It's been started. I had to use Confringo on these statues, which there was one... These are actually useful. I need these Ashwinder eggs. There was one over here I destroyed. I don't know exactly where it was. There was one up on top of this little stone thing here that I destroyed. And then there was one right like here. Or no, it was right here. There was one right here as well. And I had to use Confringo to destroy them, and they were destroyed.
Revelio.
And now all I can see is, see, it's up there. These boxes over here are glowing blue. So something about these boxes, or was it right here? It might have been right here. I was right here. You can see the ruins of it.
Confringo.
I'm not entirely sure what else I have to do with it though. Like I don't see any more statues. This is glowing over here. Do I have to do something with this? Collection updated. Oh, this is a level 1 lock. That is a big cat. Hello there. I cannot do anything to help you, my friend. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I'm stuck on this one and I don't know how to do it. So that's where we're at right now. Good old Merlin Trials. Good old Merlin Trials. I know I can use Levioso. Except I can't move them. At all. I'm thinking if I jump on them, does it? No, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's where we're at. I thought I could do this one because I had Confringo now, but apparently not. Let me see if I can go back over here and full map. This is a crazy map here. Solution, jump from platform to platform without ever falling down. What? Oh, that's a different one. This is the one I'm doing. Blast all 5 stone pillars, climb on the nearby tower to see the 5th one. Climb on the nearby tower to see the 5th one. Huh? This is the only tower that I can see here. So here's a ladder. Let's go up the ladder real quick.
Revelio.
We can open this chest. Get a Scottish jumper attire. I don't see the 5th one anywhere. Unless this is not the tower they're referring to. I mean, there's no other tower here.
Revelio.
Let me do this.
Confringo.
Give myself a little bit better of a field of view here. Is it down there?
Revelio.
No. Let me see if I can find what it looks like. Give me a second here. I think it's called the stone. If you look up Stone Pillar Merlin Trial on the internet, it requires a powerful blasting spell. I know that much. It says if I climb up on the tower, I can see the 5th one, but I don't see any more of them at all. They should be glowing when I make sure I have the right one. West of the bandit camp, required spells Confringo. Solution, blast all 5 stone pillars, climb on the nearby tower to see the 5th one. I don't see it. Can I get on this? I can. Is it like up on a mountain? No, it's not.
Revelio.
I mean, maybe this tower. There's another tower over here. Let's go to this one. Yes, I activated the trowel. There it is. It's up there.
Confringo.
That's that.
There we go.
Settled.
It was hiding. Sneaky little sucker hiding up on the cliff there. All right. Merlin Trials. Thank you, guys. Okay. Let me see what I need to do. There's another one that's over here. Solution jump. There's another one that's further west of me that I could go do. Let's open up the map because I know that we probably haven't discovered all of them. Let me go ahead and get it on my Steam browser here. Open up the map. There's one. How do I move my map? I probably can't move it all the way over here. I think there's one over here. It's by Feldcroft, yeah. I probably haven't discovered all of them. Let me zoom in a little bit here. I mean, if I go to these places, I could probably see them, right? I'm gonna guess. There's Arn over here. Mongrel Lair. This one here I can't do. Is there any further up north here? I probably haven't discovered them. There's bound to be more up north here. I've never been up here. Ever. So, there's the Spider Lair. Puffskein Den. Puffskein, however you pronounce that. Small Bandit Camp. There's probably more. Let's see what quests we have. I know we have some quests. We have the Room of Requirement. That is something new. We got to meet with Professor Weasley. Professor Sharp's assignment. I need to do that one. I got to get some potions so we get Depulso. I got to go to Spint Witches and purchase a broom. Speak with Perry Pippin. Zenobia's Gobstones. I cannot finish that until I get a broom. I have already found... I know where the last 2 Gobstones are, but I need a broom to get to them. Let's do this one. I think I have to go to Hogsmeade for this, right? Yeah, I gotta go to Hogsmeade. So, right here. That is sporting needs. Let's set our waypoint there, and we can just travel to Hogsmeade from here. So. So yeah, I ideally want to do one more Merlin trial, and here's Hogsmeade, extremely laggy as always. I ideally want to do one more Merlin trial so I can unlock that next level of inventory space. But that's why I was doing them in the first place, is because I needed to get more inventory. So maybe I will do some more. But here we are at Spin Witches. Let's see if we can even afford to buy a broom.
Ah, new face.
Got Albie Weeks. How's it going, Albie?
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spin Witches.
Spin
Apologies
Witches.
if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed.
I don't think
since
I've ever
trade
been
routes
here.
were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier.
Trade
And
routes
I've only
disrupted.
just returned.
Oh boy.
Thankfully,
Doesn't
with
sound good.
inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom?
Absolutely,
Got a few
that's why
rare
I'm here.
uniques available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows, Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Exceptional in quality and performance. I want to know why his trade routes were
You said
disrupted.
disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spin Witches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening
Ooh,
hamlets.
criminals. That doesn't
I
sound
can
good.
fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat.
Doesn't sound easy
Right
to
then,
fly with a
back
bunch
to
of
work.
brooms.
If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
All right, let's have a look at
Sounds
his
quite
stock.
the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
Can I even afford brooms? I can. I actually have enough money to afford them. All right, so the question is, for those who have played this game, does it matter which broom I pick? Does it really matter? Light touch, quite literally. Finally crafted from ashes, brooms built for stability. So it's basically just whichever one looks better. Cosmetic, okay. Unique woven design. Let's preview
That
this
item is
broom.
of the highest quality.
The highest quality. Okay, there's that one. Look how those little pouches on the back of it too. And it has a light. I would love to be able to see it, but I have this big screen in my way
That
here.
item is of the highest quality.
Ooh, that one looks cool. Ember Dash. It's either gonna be Ember Dash or Moon Trimmer for me.
That item is of the highest
I like the Ember
quality.
Dash. I think I'm gonna go with Ember Dash. Let's go and buy that one.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Awesome. We have a broom now. That means we can fly
Whilst
around.
nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Enhancements.
Ha!
Ooh.
Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise.
Let's see, is he going to charge me to upgrade this?
I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance
We'll
of
see.
any broom you fly.
We'll find out.
What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades.
I will
As it
do a
happens,
broom flight.
Another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed,
I can try to compete
then
for the
report
best
back to
time.
me with how your broom
I know that I
behaved.
struggled
I
when
could complete work
I
on
did
my
flying
first
class, so
upgrade.
we'll have to see.
What's that?
We'll have to see how it goes.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while.
I also
If I'm
love
right,
how all
the
my
new
outfit
upgrade
items
ought
are
to
completely
enhance brooms in
mismatched.
every regard. And I can give you
I
a
like my
special
robes that I
prize.
have. I think I have
The
like
time trial should be a bit of
Quidditch
fun
robes
too.
or whatever,
Go to
which
the
is pretty
Quidditch
cool.
pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
All right, so we have to go to the Quidditch
Once you beat
pitch.
Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Go ahead and search his chest because why not? Hogsmeade and other areas prevent flying. Okay, that's good to
Can't
know.
help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
I think this one is. Oh, there's one flying. Is it flying inside the building or is it flying back here? Don't mind me climbing over the fence here. There is another. They won't let me over. I have to go around. There's a Hogwarts page over here. I think I need to put Accio back on my. Yeah, I do. Just for now, I'm gonna put it here. I'll put Expelliarmus back on my book. There we go. There we go. 5 out of 25. You're a wizard, Harry. Yeah.
Revelio.
Okay, so I think that was the only one in this area. It was. Okay. So I guess we need to go to Imelda Reyes of the Quidditch, which we're gonna go do that real quick. So let's go open up our map. And we need to go to Hogwarts, I think. Yep. And let's see, we can... I know I need to go there. Oh, I can just go here. Let's go ahead and travel to this waypoint. I keep forgetting. Yeah, you're a wizard, but you can't climb a simple fence. That's great. I keep forgetting that you have to like select certain areas of Hogwarts in order to like access the flame stuff. Is there a way to use this broom? Shouldn't it be on my list here? Oh, I can fly. How do I zoom again? That's how.
Hey you, Gryffindor.
Hello. Whoops, how do I get off my broom?
Revelio.
Anyone help? How do I get off the broom? Dismount. There we go, I figured it out. This is so embarrassing.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried
I
to
can
help
tell
him
she's
once.
gonna be
He nitpicked
annoying.
my flying technique, and that was the end of that.
Yeah, she's a Slytherin. Why am I
Why
not
is he
surprised?
roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Let's see. She sounds jealous.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
This isn't my
Me?
character's behavior,
Slytherin
but
Quidditch captain, jealous of you. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for
bumbling
some reason,
baboons.
now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even
Perhaps I am
Slytherin.
competition.
Could be a useless squib for all I know.
Oh man.
Enough of this.
All right.
Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it.
I will try my
Slytherin
best.
versus Gryffindor.
Let's go.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
This is gonna go badly.
so
It's probably
looking
gonna take
forward
me a
to seeing
couple
you
of
lose.
tries to do this. Oh, this is gonna be so bad.
Did it?
Go. Go. Oh my gosh, I hate this. I literally hate this, like, a lot. Oh my gosh, how do I do this? What am I doing wrong here? I might need to invert my controls, actually. That might...
This'll take some getting used to.
I need to invert my controls, I think.
Oh, oh!
No, we got it here.
Made it.
Yeah, this is going terribly, folks, let me tell you. I'm surprised I'm doing this well, actually. I'm so used to having like flying controls be inverted. That's why I'm struggling, I think. Oh, yeah, see, I just missed those. Because down, I'm used to going up, and down is down now.
This is rather fun.
This is kind of fun. If I actually do this on the first try, I'm going to be extremely surprised. So I need to go down here. I'll beat the time, I think. But my flight controls are inverted. I'm not used to this. This is terrible. I beat her time at least. I get a 6-second penalty. We did it. Oh man, that was terrible. I need to drink some water now. All right, first things first before we keep going. Why is my controller turned off? Okay, that's not good. Let me go into my game settings real quick and see if there's an option to invert my controls. Is there a way for flying? Invert flight controls. Thank you. Holy cow, that was so stupid. All right. She's gonna be all mad at me now. Yeah, you cheated.
Oh, fine. You won.
You won.
Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I just proved myself. I don't want your respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
That's all she does
You
is
and everyone
insult
else
people.
need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can
Okay.
try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium where the leaderboard is. You can check
I'll
your
probably
time
try
and
this
start
again
the race.
later because
We'll see next time if
a
your win here
6-second
was more than just
penalty.
a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I'm not on an errand for Albie Weeks. Technically I am, but we're not going to mention that. Return to Albie Weeks. All right. There we go. Oh my gosh. It's so much easier to fly now. Holy cow.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
This is how I just fly. So this is like sprint. Okay, I see. I'm flying, guys. I'm flying. It's a whole new world up here. Oh, that's how I go down. Okay. I just want to look around. There we go. So let me look around. Actually, before we go to Albie Weeks,
Revelio.
I can cast Revelio while I'm up here. That's awesome. There's also a Merlin trial over there. All right. Real quickly before I do that, let me go to my map. I'm going to get these gobstones real quick because I've been trying to do that for a while. Let's see. Quests. Gobs of gobstones. Let's go ahead and track that. I think I need to go to the map and figure out where they are. They're over here. Yeah. They're over by the grand staircase. So let me see if it shows it on my map. It does. I think they're over here. If they're not outside, I'm gonna be very upset that I wasted all this time getting a broom. Oh, I don't think they're outside. I think they're inside.
Revelio.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're inside. Are you serious? We know there's one there. Where's the other one? How was I not able to get them before though? I could have sworn there was one outside the castle too. Unless I needed like another spell, it might have also been that. Cause I'm flying, I don't see any out here at all. Okay, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe I didn't need to have a broom to do this.
Revelio.
All right, well, at least we can get a nice cinematic view of the castle here. All right, let's go back to, we'll just go ahead and fast travel over to Hogsmeade. We're not gonna fly over there. And go back over here. I could have literally just used this flue thing, this flue flame right next to the shop. But I had to make it difficult for myself because that's always what happens. All right. Here we go. I believe it's literally like right around here. Oof. People just randomly spawning in here. Where is this shop? Now I get to go to my map and follow the butterflies. It's literally like right next to me. Why am I not seeing it? This is it right here. It doesn't say it, but this is it here. Let's go talk with Albie.
With something to report, I hope?
Yeah, I whooped that girl that you told me to go race. Able to set a record on my broom.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little
She was quite
turbulent
upset.
and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I
So now
needed
he's
to
gonna
know.
work on his adjustments and I have to come back
Drifted,
later
eh?
probably.
I shall get to work immediately.
We'll see though.
Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I think his weekend's going well. How's everyone's Saturday? Who doubted him?
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that
one
fiddling
of
with
my-
what's working fine will
my
somehow
sister's
ruin it.
Streams up on YouTube right now on my
Those
laptop,
people
so I'm just
don't
kind of lurking
appreciate
over there
the
and
sense of freedom that
making
comes
sure
with
she's
quality broom flight.
making sure her
Nor
stream's
do they
going well.
appreciate all that's involved in the creative process.
Started out tough, but it'll get better.
I have a friend
Sorry to
in
hear
Rome
that.
runs a shop like mine. Says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushion
Elliot
charm.
Smethwick.
I don't
That's an
listen
interesting
to 'em.
name.
I'm
wait to hear
excited
more.
to hear more.
I have a very good
Yours was
feeling
decent,
about
that's
this
good.
upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon.
All right, so I guess we come back later and talk to him.
How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed.
All right. Quest complete, flight test. Nice. We are also hopefully level 18. No, we're almost to level 18. All right, let's open up our quests. We have the Room of Requirement, and let's go do the Room of Requirement, which is Conjuring Spell, Evanesco, and Conjuration Spellcraft. And then we'll go work on Professor Sharp's assignment, because that's important. We need more spells, so. The Room of Requirement. Let's actually go to the map. Hogwarts. Hogwarts, Hogwarts. Whoops, so now I need to set my waypoint there. If that even worked. I need to go talk to Professor Weasley.
She did say that.
I thought she did.
What she
I
did.
hope you know that it isn't true.
Well, of course you're going to say that.
I swear, she was only itchy.
Oh, I'm
because of the
sorry.
stinging jinx that the other girl put on her.
There's a cat.
It was not a bite from a flea.
Whenever we see cats, we have to give the cat,
Fierce.
the cat pats.
Doesn't sound
Gotta
too
scratch the
much
cat.
Like a flea bite.
And you should have seen her face.
Well,
Oh, that doesn't sound like cat at all. All right, it seems like Professor Weasley is directly above us, so I think we need to go up here. How do I? We're not currently tracking anything. How do I do this again?
Incendio. Confringo.
Not that.
Accio. Levioso.
Levioso, that's right. I go through all my spells till I figure out which one it is. There's level 18. We have unused talents. I still have not looked up a good talent guide. I need to track this on the map because apparently I didn't do it before. Track quest. There we go. Yeah, I was going the right way. Yeah, apparently I was not using the... Or I didn't look up a talent guide for this at all. There's nearly Headless Nick, I think, or it's some random ghost.
Professor Weasley?
Professor Weasley's just gonna walk out of the corner and be like, hello there!
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Ooh, magic. There's a door. Very familiar sight right there. I like it. I like it.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
The room of requirement. It's an instanced area. It has to load. I love it. Oh yeah, this definitely looks familiar, doesn't it?
Place?
This is the room of requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident.
Okay.
If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need.
We discovered it without her help.
To reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the
Apparently
moment.
walking at like full speed and walking
where is
faster than her, but...
He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess.
We have to cast a spell here to move all this.
This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco.
Ooh, a spell. We're learning a new spell. Interesting.
To vanish certain objects, such as these chairs.
I think I need to get that talent that allows me to have another spell slot.
Practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Okay. All right, we're learning a new spell. Exciting. Okay, cool. New spell unlocked. Okay.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on the...
We will do that momentarily. I think we need to go to talents. I think it's going to be in the talent tree here. It's going to be spell maybe? No. Accio mastery. No, it's not spell. I need to hit escape to go back, or just B because I have a controller. It might be core. Let's look here. Yeah, here it is. A new spell set is added. Hold right trigger and tap in the direction to swap. Okay. Welcome back, cool guy. Welcome back. We have all of our talent points we've spent have been in this tree. That's crazy. I don't think, is it worth getting another spell set? Is it worth having 3 of them? What have you missed? Well, we discovered the room of requirement. How's it going, Sophia? Welcome, thanks for the follow. We discovered the room of requirement and we just learned a new spell. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. I need to go to my spells here. And hold right trigger, and then I think we need to go over here. Yes, so this is, we'll put a lot of our utility spells on here. We'll do this. Where is the spell we just learned? Is this it right here? Yeah, it is. And then what's another good one to have? Probably Lumos for now. And then obviously, let's go back over to my regular spell list. We can take... Put Expelliarmus there. This is like combat spells. I think that's about all I can use, really. I'll just put Accio there as well. Hey, how's your Saturday going, Sophia? Okay, there we go. So I need to do D.
Excellent work.
Poof.
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss it. Let's move on.
All right, so that's how I switch between spell slots. Okay, that's good to know. Nice.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Where is that elf? Is there anything in here I can use?
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to.
Hey, I've waited here for you here for ages. Perhaps you were assigned a few more inches of parchment than you expected.
Take a quick look.
Let me know if you want to try to meet again. Sincerely, T.
On your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
That would be great. If there's not a Hogwarts field guide page in here, I'm gonna be very surprised.
Revelio.
Let me come back over to the entrance. Maybe there's one over here. I doubt it because I haven't heard anything. Nope, I have not heard anything. Maybe it's outside the room. We'll check later. So yeah, here we are in the room of requirement. Professor Weasley is searching through her old school bag. There is a painting of some woman.
Some of us are trying to rest.
And then that little toy thing. And then Spinny.
Revelio.
All right, so we get to utilize our new spell here again. Oh, I probably have to use Accio to move that. What does that do? Does that just allow me to... Ah, I see now. Okay, allows me to climb up there. So yeah, basically... Okay, now our gear slots are full. So this is where this game confuses me, like, a lot. It's not inventory, it's gear. This is why I was doing Merlin Trials too, so I could get hold more gear. Is it even worth selling stuff like this? Probably not. I mean, this is honestly, like, look at the stats. It's better than what I have this on, 37. This is traits. I don't even know what traits are or upgrades are. Just sell the stuff that are lower stats. So I'm just gonna go ahead and equip this even though it literally doesn't match my outfit. That is the style we're going for with this character. Is literally nothing matches with this outfit at all. So I need to sell stuff then because I don't have... You could still change the cosmetics for the outfit. That's good to know because if I ever decide to actually have an outfit that matches, as you can see this horrendous creation that I've made here, it does not match at all. I like the robes. Maybe I'll base my outfit off the robes. That's about it. And I like my hat too. My fedora is perfect. How's it going, Laura? How's your Saturday going? Thank you for the lurk.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it
Thanks
looks.
for stopping by. It's awesome to see so many familiar faces in here today.
Stop them!
An intruder, huh? Oh, what I wanted to do.
No, not. That's not helpful, you worthless
Uh-oh.
tin.
I was just gonna do this.
Confringo.
But he fell apart before I could, so I didn't have to do anything.
Revelio.
Oh well, rest in peace, my friend. Poof. What is this over here? More notes. Bit offended the room, thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing. Oh boy. Toilet. Can I use the toilet? Sitting on a toilet. What is this? This is a sharpening thing. Ooh. I don't know why we would need a cleaver. I guess that's a short sword and an axe. I don't know why we would need those in the room of requirement, but
Revelio.
they are here, so. These are cool. I like these. Fancy little balloons. Lantern balloons.
How does anyone other than a house
Thanks
elf
for the follow,
manage to get
Ghost
around
Boy.
here?
Welcome, welcome. Glad you could show up. Hope your Saturday's going well. We can't do anything with this, can we? No, we can't. Okay. We can make this disappear, though. And unfortunately, we really can't... Oh, there's a snitch.
Was that a golden snitch?
It's a golden snitch. Cool.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Summon my wits and find out. Can I... Oh, I can't take these. These are these flowers. I love these.
Revelio.
A mask is only just slightly creepy right there. It's not even a mask. It's just a container of some sort. Yeah, my gear slots are full. I'm aware of that game. Can we play some music? Some nice music. Let's keep continuing our search to the room of requirement here. Cast Revelio every 5 feet because...
house elf can find us in here.
Ooh, light. Light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Oh, he's throwing stuff. Stop littering. My camera was shaking there very badly. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Careful. Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you.
There's Professor Weasley with us.
Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here.
Yeah, we're playing Hogwarts Legacy today, and we are just now going through the room of requirement discovery
Deke
thing.
Is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We
Ooh.
discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke.
Deke.
We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley.
Is he gonna snap his fingers and everything's gonna
The room
change?
of requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You
That's
seem to
convenient.
have accessed
Can I
it in
put a
its form as the
potion
room of hidden
brewing
things.
I was thinking about
machine
moving the place
thing
away
in
from
here,
prying eyes.
and maybe to grow some stuff? Because that would be cool if I had like a location where I could brew stuff for
that explains
potions.
it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then,
I would love that.
the room can provide you with precisely that.
Precisely that. Cool.
Now, it's time to focus on what you need.
And to focus on what I need.
Just
Okay.
close your eyes.
Focus on what I need.
Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
I hope my character's closing his eyes because I can't see. It's like magic. Ooh, that's fancy. Everything's lifting up, disappearing to the abyss above, probably. How convenient. I like that. That's cool.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
My character's like, I'm so happy.
I look forward to seeing what you do with the space.
Look forward to seeing what I do with the
And it
space.
seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent.
Excellent.
It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One
That's
should
convenient
always
because I have
understand the
several
effects of
unidentified
anything which one is
articles of
clothed.
clothing in my inventory. How do I... Is my controller not working again? Yes. I hate this controller. I really hate it. There we go. I didn't even tab out of my game. My controller is just like... bleh. Okay, let's use this. Let's identify some gear. I know I have several pieces. I have a velvet house cloak. I have checked gloves. Or is that just going
You'll
through all
find
my...
plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
That's awesome. Let's go ahead and open up my inventory real quick because I just got several items that have now been identified. One I got works in is pretty affordable on Amazon. That's good. What do I have equipped now? These. Trait slot level increases Chinese chomping cabbages damage. I've not even used those yet. That's great. Well, our gloves don't match at all because that's the style we're going for. Let's see, do we have a better outfit? We don't. I think this is the best we have. Yeah. It's a random outfit we have. Face wear. No, none of those work. Headwear. I think my fedora is the best thing I have. I have this fancy hat. How do I use the the gear like transmog thing. That's the only word I can think of, even though it's not in this game. It's World of Warcraft. Yeah, if you want to send me the link, Jess, that'll work. I just need something that doesn't disconnect on me randomly. Go in the gear inventory and press X. Like this inventory? Or this inventory? Because I don't even have... Let's see. This one? Because if I hit X, it just does this. This one? Oh, thank you. There it is, change appearance. I'm blind. Oh, man. All right. Change appearance. Oh, man. So, okay. All right. I see. Okay, thank you. That's very helpful. This hat looks crazy. It won't even let me zoom out. I think I need some more headwear here. I'll go with my fedora for now. Do we have any? This is where being red-green colorblind is gonna suck. This one sort of kind of matches. It's a house scarf. We're gonna go with that one, even though it's not even cold out. Loosened. Whoops. Loosened half. Ooh, I like that one. That one looks good. Okay. I've discovered a whole new world over here with this. Thank you, Jess. Okay. Okay. Prefect vest uniform. I could look like a prefect. We got... Ooh, I like this. The only problem is that I don't think I have any outfits that are like good. Like maybe this one. We'll go check our robes because I know I have quite a few robes unlocked. Legendary cape. Ooh, I like that. No, I didn't know. Because I know you mentioned it a lot, but like every single time you mention it, I've never seen it. So honestly, like this one right here, what does this one look like? Ooh, dark arts robe. Well, I think I got that from buying the deluxe edition of the game. But honestly, like this makes me think of like some game where I'm like a well-dressed person with a cloak. I like that. I'm gonna go with this one. My character actually looks good now. This is insane. Okay. What else do I want to change? Face wear. Ooh, this is the dark arts mask. That I don't really like that though. These, when I got these, I loved these. These look so stupid. They're like the best right here. I love this. This just makes the outfit. Let me go back and see what else we have. I kind of like my framed. See, these are a little... These might be darker. And then the frames are different. These are just different colors. I think this fits my outfit aesthetics a little more. You look like you're about to go steal one secret chocolate formula and ask you to. Wow. You know what? That's my roleplay idea that I'm gonna go with then for this character. All right, let's see. Let's try and find some gloves that'll go with this. I don't think any of these gloves will go pretty well with this though. Maybe these right here. These gloves probably. Legendary gloves. You can't tell me it doesn't. It does look like that guy though. That's the best part. Now that I've discovered, well, now that you've told me how to do this, I actually want to have. I don't think, do any of these scarves match that at all? I don't think I need a scarf. There we go. That's how our character looks. We're gonna go steal some candy. We are the 1800s wizard version of Plankton, gonna go steal the secret formula for the Krabby Patty, but we're gonna go steal the secret candy formula. I don't know, but it looks like a Wonka chocolate bar. That's awesome. All right, we actually look pretty good. Let's go back now. Ah, yes, my wizard looks very elegant. The vest could be darker, but we're not going to complain about that. We have to talk to Professor Weasley. Let's go do that.
I imagine the desk of description will come in
The
handy.
tastiest looking
It will.
notebook.
I hope you'll take advantage of it.
That's
Now,
great.
I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes.
Conjuring.
The magic of creating or conjuring objects.
Yes, thank you,
I'll
Jess. That
teach
is my Discord link for my Discord server if anyone wants to join. Oh, we get to learn a new spell. Lots of spells today. Okay, we get to learn a conjuring spell. It's a good thing we unlocked a new
Very good.
spell slot.
When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft.
A spellcraft.
Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients
Okay.
or resources needed to conjure a
My character's
particular
just
object.
like, yeah,
You should have acquired some for a
spellcraft.
potion station and potting table. for
That's
the
exactly
potions
what I
and
wanted, a
scrolls in
potion
Hogsmeade.
station and a
I
potting
did.
table. This game
Where
just
can
knew
I
exactly
find the
what I
resources
needed.
I need?
While resources
Even though it's probably
such
like
as
the default for
moonstone
everybody.
can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them.
Much safer
They
and
can
easier to
also be
purchase them.
collected by
Okay,
vanishing
okay.
objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished.
Yeah, whenever you get time,
earlier.
cool guy.
In fact,
Whenever you get time.
should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed.
Quite perceptive.
Quite
That's probably a
perceptive.
question the developers
Why
were
don't you
like,
give it a try?
characters or people
Go
playing this
ahead
game are
and
probably
conjure
going to have that
potion
question.
station and potting
So we might as
table.
well answer the
You
question
should
for
find
them.
both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used.
All right,
to
so that's
study
good. It means I
magical
can
plants
grow
and brew
more
potions in class.
Dittany. Because I desperately need it. Let's go ahead and go to my spell list here, which is this one. We're gonna, for the time being, we're just gonna put this on here. So we need a potion, small scientific potion station. Does it matter which one of these I do, Jess? Or anyone watching that has done this before? Does it matter which one of these stations I choose? I mean, it looks like it's just cosmetic because they all do one burner for brewing potions. So I think it's all... Yeah, I figured it was cosmetic. I just wanted to double check though. Ooh, this one's purchased from Tomes. So these are upgrades. Okay, I see now. So what theme do I want to go? Scientific, botanical, eclectic, or gothic? Botanical sounds pretty cool. I think I'm gonna go with that one. Now I get to place it somewhere. Okay. Rotate objects. All right, so I think we're gonna have some potion making stuff over here in this corner. Nice. Change color. I did not realize we could do that. I'm not too concerned about the color though. We need to go back, and then we need to go to an herbology. We need this one here. This one's a little bit bigger. I think we'll put that one. Whoops, I can't put it there. We can put it right there.
Well done.
Nice.
You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds.
Medium
or
potting
potion
tables, large
ingredients
potting
you need in
tables,
Hogsmeade
composters,
or
chopping
outside the castle
stations.
grounds.
Ah, there's a lot of things here. Utility. A desk of description, which we already have. Wall hangings. Quidditch board. I mean, why not? Just where would we put a Quidditch board in here? We'd come in the room over here. We're gonna be spending quite a bit of time over here, so we can just put some Quidditch memorabilia over here. Why not? We have so much moonstone, it really doesn't matter. I think that's all we can make anyway. Decorations, yeah, we have all these locked. Furniture, we don't have any of this. Okay. Well, just some more cosmetic stuff we can do, I guess.
Deke will be here to answer any questions.
So now
you may
let's see
have.
what we're doing next.
Do not underestimate his
Just
innocence.
myself here. Thank you, Professor. Can I use Transfiguration magic elsewhere? My controller has stopped working again. This is not good. This is upsetting. It doesn't normally do this. Let's see, where's my... Let me try to plug it back into my case. I'm on one of my case USB ports. I don't know. It's probably my controller. It does this all the time. I need a new one. Can I use transfiguration magic
Can I use
everywhere?
this type of transfiguration
I'm gonna guess
magic
no.
outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere.
Yeah, they
in
have
the castle.
charms in place
We've
to
charms
enforce
in place
that.
to
Okay.
enforce that.
You sent me a
It
link.
would be
Thank you. I'll take a look at it
exhausting
after.
to reverse the errors in both
I'll take a look
judgment
at it now,
and
'cause
magic. But
Cutscene.
the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Professor.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I shall linger a bit longer.
open up
in
my
case
tea.
you'd
I
like
have
to
some
learn another
lemon iced tea.
transfiguration spell for use in the room.
If I had to choose between my favorite beverage, it would either be half and half tea, like half sweet, half unsweet, or tea with lemonade. Those are my favorites. I haven't had soda in such a long time. We have a quest for Professor Weasley. We've also unlocked some more stuff. Let's see what she wants us to do.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone.
The next lesson.
You can acquire it by vanishing items here
Okay.
in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts
I like
grounds.
they say carefully,
Return to
yet
me
the
once
only
you've
way you
gathered
get it
enough,
is you
and we
cast
shall begin the
basic
lesson.
spells at it and it destroys it and gives it to you. It's great. All right. Return to Professor Weasley. Interior decorating. I guess we'll do some interior decorating while we're here. Might as well, right?
I have the moonstone you
Makes
requested,
no
Professor.
sense to leave
Then we
when
may
we have a
begin
quest
your
we can do
lesson.
here.
You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you
Decorate
try it
this
on the
space to my
walls and
liking.
floor?
Okay, okay.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, here we
It can
go.
be used to levitate objects for a short time.
We are
Once you've
losing. We are
completed
gonna learn a
all
new
the
spell that we need
tasks,
for that
proceed
that Merlin
after
trial
class.
earlier. I like hot tea with no sugar. I like tea too. I kind of need to have sugar with it, unless I put a decent amount of honey in it. But I think that for me, either sugar or some type of like alternative sweetener that doesn't include sugar. Conjure wall decorations. All right.
Revelio.
That is not how I do this. I need to do this. We have some more. We got rugs. Since we're going with like a botanical themed setup here. Where is the stuff that I just placed? It's over here. Why don't we just put our rug right here? Why not? We have to put it somewhere, so. Okay. Let's go with the default color for everything. Why not? Decorations. We've got some lights. We'll go ahead and light up the area. We'll go ahead and put a light. Can I put it any further back? No, I cannot. I can do that though. Selected space is currently occupied. Okay, we'll put that there. Nice. Let's get some lights in here. I'll be able to move these later, but I just want to get a little bit of light in here. And we'll just put one right here. I can't even see where I'm supposed to place it because it doesn't even show me. Let's put it there. Why not? Okay. Let's see. How many quests have we done? Conjure wall decorations. We need to conjure 4 wall decorations. So let's do that. Artwork. Let's see which ones. A fine painting depicting a wizard on top of it looks terribly pleased with himself. You know, I'll channel this guy. This guy's gonna be my motivation here. There's already a picture of him right there. But we'll go ahead and put him over here, you know. Look at him. Bickering couple portrait. You know, what you strive to be in life. Argue with your significant other. Nurse and a baby portrait. Let's do a nurse and a baby portrait. Why not? Just spice up the room a little bit. Let's put a picture over here too. We don't really have a lot of options. Gazing wizard portrait. I like this one. Honey is always good, yeah. Honey is good when you're sick. You use honey with just about anything.
Good work. Shall we move on?
We shall move on. All right, let's talk to Professor Weasley again. Maybe at some point I'll like actually decorate this room, but I'm not like too concerned about it. So we'll see.
I think you're ready to take on alteration.
Alteration.
The altering spell will allow you to customize
The
any
cheese
conjured
tax.
item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how
To learn
perform
another
the
spell.
altering spell.
I'm guessing these spells will only be used inside of the room of requirement. So, all right, where do I start? Right here. Here we go. Altering spell. We've learned a new spell.
Just aim your wand
Messing with
at any
emojis.
conjured
That's
item
fair.
and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Alter the style of an item. Okay, I'm gonna use this on the pictures, I think. All right, I need to do this though. Just for the time being, we're gonna see. It's this one right here. We're gonna just put it right here. Change it to bickering couple. Change it back to dapper wizard. Look at him. Change the color of an item. Can we even change the color of these? You can change the size of it though. We'll just leave it there. We love emojis. All right, change the color of an item. Well, I think we're gonna have to do that on something like this. Wait, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. No, that is what I wanted to do. Scientific walls. Change color. Ooh, we can change the walls. Oh, that's awesome. Surprise, surprise. Yeah. Oh man, I can't tell you how many times I've played Minecraft. I'm just minding my own business when I'm in a cave and all of a sudden you just hear tss, and then you absolutely freak out and you get blown up. It's great. Red, even though I can't tell the difference between some of these colors, I love it. Yellow, I can tell. Red does not look red to me. Red looks like brown. Green does not look green to me at all. It looks like a light gray. It wants us to change the color. Let's go with blue. Why not? Even though blue literally doesn't match the aesthetic of what we're going with. We're gonna change it real quick. Oh man, change color. Green is probably what we're gonna use. Creeper makes you scream every time, yeah. It's even better if you don't have mob damage disabled. Then, you know, you're building something and all of a sudden the creeper creeps up on you and blows up and you're just like, oh man, I just, you know, spent 20 minutes building this and now it's been destroyed. Hey Jess, is Chris's stream ending soon? I think it is because everyone's saying bye. Let me just say goodbye real quick. Give me a second. Ew, I hate this cable. Okay. I said good stream. I've been looking at it the whole time. Okay, let me get my controller again. Got jump scared by a zombie in Minecraft. Dude, you get jump scared by like everything. Skeletons too. You'll just be sitting there minding your business and all of a sudden you get hit and you lose a few hearts and you're just like, where did that skeleton come from? Change the color of an item. I guess changing the color of the walls did not count as changing the color of an item. So we have to come over here. Let's just change the color of this. I think change color. Ah, okay, I see now.
Nicely done.
Okay,
Now
we're gonna do
you're
that
ready for
real
something a little more advanced. You
Something
can
a little
use the
more
altering
advanced.
spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Wait, we can alter the floor and the balcony? What? Botanical. Oh, that's so
Your space
cool.
might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you? Deke, would you mind?
Of
Ooh,
course,
I like
Professor
that.
Weasley. Professor
What is
Weasley
that?
showed
That's
Deke this bit of
eclectic,
magic some years
gothic
ago.
main.
Deke
Ooh.
thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Let's talk to Deke.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of
Wait,
overall
her
look
stream
most
wasn't
appeals
ending?
to you?
Oh. Natural and earthy.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
I thought her stream, because she was sitting there like in her screen and
perfect.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. Sorry, Carissa. I thought your stream was ending. Oh man. All right, did it change? Quite a difference.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it.
How's it
You can
going,
always
Jen?
ask
Yes, they
Pete
did do
to
a good
change
job
it
on the
back.
graphics for this
Now
game.
You have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor.
We spent the last like 20 minutes making this game, or making this room look pretty decent,
No
I
matter
guess.
how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
The room always manages to surprise you. And there's the exit. Trying to show some support. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Hope the storms last night weren't too bad for you. I didn't get any rain last night at all. Just got wind. Oh, is this like just giving me more rooms to access in here? Is that what this is doing?
An even bigger space.
How did that
Town is allergic to storms. It is
room
allergic to
equips
storms,
itself
yeah.
to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting.
And it
If you'd
flooded
like to
bad that one
customize
time.
the
Yeah,
space
that was
further,
bad.
You can use these spellcrafts.
That's what happens when
You'll
you get
find more
like
of them both inside
downpours
and
for
outside
6
the
hours
school.
straight.
Thank you.
It was actually probably more than 6 hours, but
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now.
it's my
Use
space
it
now.
wisely.
I love how they gave me more space, and it's just me in here. Like, where did it give me more space? Was it down here? Yeah, they opened all this up. Like, I'm just one person over here, you know? I'm just gonna come over here and hang out with me, myself, and I, and some other form of me. Just chilling over here, hanging out. You got rain and wind, had one tree fall. That's not too bad. I think all the really bad weather was like north of you. Deke is over here cleaning. Thank you, Deke. So let's see. We did have some ambient changes in here. Looks like it's a little more natural. We have leaves falling. I don't know if that's just the roof or if it's like the earthy feel that we upgraded to. But yeah, so we have finished the room of requirement portion. Let me come over here and see if I can start doing some growing here. This is exactly what we need. We have Dittany growing. Let's see if we can make some more Wiggenweld potions. Let's make a Wiggenweld potion. I love that we can now do all this here. I don't have to go dancing between potions and herbology to do this, so that's awesome. Go ahead and collect the Wiggenweld potion, even though we have 12 of them. So yeah, we're gonna let that grow, and we have a infinite supply basically of those. Another thing I need to do. My bird feeder's out back, unfortunately. Oh, that's not good. When did it rain for you, Jess? What time? Because I saw that you posted in Discord when I woke up this morning. I checked your Discord and it said you at like 3 o'clock in the morning. It said you had storms going through. That's what I'm doing. I need to go to my quest here. We need to do Professor Sharp's assignment. Acquire and use a focus potion. Acquire Maxima and Edurus potions and use them simultaneously. So I need to use a Maxima and Edurus. Let's go check all the horses. Okay, hopefully they're all good. Hopefully they're okay. Focus potion. Purchase from J. Pippin's Potions. We know what? We're gonna go to J. Pippin's Potions. Let's take a trip to Hogsmeade, shall we? Let's go to Hogsmeade map. It's easier to just use my mouse for traveling. J. Pippin's Potions. Where would J. Pippin's Potions be? Right there. That is the wrong thing. There's also a fast travel right outside too of his potion shop. That doesn't even show me. Did anyone see that fast travel thing in front of there? Here's laggy Hogsmeade. I love it. Like as soon as I'm able to move, I can notice my frame rate has crashed completely here in Hogsmeade. It's great. At least on the stream, it looks normal for you guys because I'm watching it on my phone a little bit. And it looks good. It doesn't look like it's lagging, but...
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions.
How long do I think I'll continue to stream? I'll probably go... Let's see, how long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for about an hour and a half almost. I'm probably going to go for another couple of hours at least. I do want to stream on YouTube later. And probably do LSPDFR, honestly. Because it's been a long time since I've done that. But here on Twitch, I'll be streaming for at least another couple of hours. So, how do I talk to him? There we go. I need to buy.
What can I do for you today?
Let's see. How much is this going to cost? We need to buy a focus. Was it Maxima? And then we needed an, or we could just buy an Endurance potion. We could just buy these potions. Would it be better to make them? What do you guys think? Would it be better to get the recipes and make the potions? Or would it be better to just... I mean, I'm just doing this for this quest. I know I need a Maxima. And I also need a focus potion. We also need to consume these at the same time. How do you do that? This game seems so fun and addicting. It is pretty fun. It's a shame that they scrapped the multiplayer aspect of it, which is sad. And they also basically said Quidditch has been canceled for the year because people got injured. People got injured in Quidditch in the Harry Potter movies. Like Harry fell off of his broom when he was catching the snitch and he almost swallowed it. He got hit by a, I don't even remember the name of it. The giant ball of metal broke his arm. And they didn't cancel Quidditch. He got struck by lightning in the third year and attacked by Dementors. They didn't, yeah, Bludgers, thank you, Jess. He got hit by a Bludger in his second year. They didn't cancel Quidditch. Third year, struck by lightning and attacked by Dementors. They didn't cancel Quidditch. Like, man, the 1800s must have been crazy. I think I'm gonna buy these potions. I need a focus potion. Yeah, let me just refresh what I need to do here.
I hope to see you again.
You will see me again in literally like 30 seconds, buddy. I need Professor Sharp's assignment. I need a focus potion, Maxima and Edurus or Edurus. Focus, Maxima, Edurus. Okay, let's go buy. I'm just gonna buy them right now. That's my plan here. Buy.
What can I do for you today?
You can sell me stuff. We need Edurus.
A wise decision.
Focus. Hello? There we go. This is all my money here. We have no money. Actually, while I'm here, isn't this where I can sell everything, Jess? I can just sell that I don't need. I think this is where I sell everything. This is a perfect time to do it too.
Very good.
Yes.
Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
You can have all my junk, buddy. Take it. Because we have the cosmetic transmogrification thing that I didn't realize existed until Jess was like, this velvet house coat, actually, we're gonna keep that. And the fur coat. Ooh, that's legendary. Ooh. Offense. Increase spell damage while concealed by disillusionment. I'm gonna keep both of these. We'll just use them as we need them. Ditch goggles, I like that. We've made back more money than we started with. That's great. I like that. Yeah, this game is pretty fun. I haven't played it as much as I guess I should play it. All right, look how much money we have now. It's probably not a lot of money, but I feel very rich.
See you again. Farewell for now.
All right, acquire and use a focus potion. Acquire maximum Edurus potions and use them simultaneously. How do I do them simultaneously, Jess? You've played this game, I think, the most out of anyone watching here. How do I use them simultaneously? Oh, so just like use one potion and then it'll kick me out of the menu and use another one back to back? Okay. Good to know. So I need to use a focus potion and then maximum Edurus potions. Okay. So we'll do focus potion. It's right here. Left back. And a Maxima potion.
Excellent.
Excellent. Why do I look like this? I'm a stone man. Turning into not the Hulk. I forget the name of the big green dude in the Fantastic Four. He's a rock, basically. Turning into him, basically. All right, 10 potions class during the day, so we can actually learn a new spell now. So let's go ahead and is there a flu flame? There is. We can just run right here and use this. Why not? Which also we don't have to be near them. I keep forgetting that. Let's go to the map here. Quests. It's gonna be a Hogwarts map. The map chamber. Report to Professor Fig. That's another thing we have to do. Let's just go to quests. And locate on map. That's another quick thing we can do here. There we go. Travel there. You're right next to it. My microphone is always
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's
down. I don't think it matters. I'm not too concerned about it. I've considered having it come in from the side and be on like a perpendicular angle where it is now. Oh, potions is down here. That's down more. It's quite a bit of ways down here. Zoom. Oh, I can't zoom in here. No. That was a lighting glitch if I've ever seen one. I've had some pretty crazy glitches in this this game so far. I think I have one of them as a Twitch clip of Lucan Brattleby. Poor Lucan looked like he had some type of disease. His entire body was like completely messed up. Felt so bad for the poor chap. How am I meant to concentrate on potions? Oh, he's not intimidating. Oof. That was an exciting potions class. I don't know what we accomplished there, but that girl's like walking away with the jackpot of potions. All right.
How are your assignments coming along?
They're coming along great. I just finished the assignment you gave me. It took me forever, but I actually concocted the potions. I didn't go and purchase them. Teehee. Just talk to him here.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Got the potions you wanted me to use.
You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do.
Depulso? Is this a combat spell?
Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
Let's find out. New spell unlocked.
You've got it now. If you'd like to practice.
I would love to practice it. What is Depulso? Repels many types of objects and enemies with considerable force. Although it deals no direct damage to foes, enemies and objects alike can be launched into each other with destructive results. Also useful for pushing and spinning objects for a variety of purposes. Okay, so it's not technically a combat spell per se. What is my favorite series? Are you talking about video games or TV or movies or whatever? Which one are you referring to? I'll go ahead and put Depulso on here.
And I think you should. Perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest.
But flinging people about the hall sounds fun, though.
Revelio.
TV. Oh man, my favorite TV series I think has got to be. See, let me just throw some books around here.
Staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
I'm just murdering poor innocent books here. TV. I would say my favorite TV series has to be Avatar: The Last Airbender. I need to watch that again. It's been so long since I've seen it, but everything about that show is just perfect. The character development, the plot, the story, the little like sub arcs in the show that occur, like it's a really good show. And if you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend you watch it. So it's Honestly, we're coming up on the 20-year anniversary of it in 3 years. I think 2000 and... Well, the 20th anniversary of it ending, I should say. 2003, I think, is when it came out. And then 2002, or excuse me, 2006 is when it ended, so. Getting old, yeah, I know. All right, let's go to quests. We have quite a few quests. We got Gobs of Gobstones. You know what? We're gonna go finish this one, because apparently... I don't need a broom to do this, so let's go do that. Quests, I think we're gonna track this quest real quick. It's already tracked, never mind. Let's go to map. The, yeah, so they're here in the grand staircase. It's not what I wanted to do. Is there a flue flame? There isn't. I haven't found it yet. I think I just have to go down here. We're gonna go try this. Be right back. Okay, we'll be here waiting for you. Keeping 1 force, 1 control, 1 damage spell in your spell set. Nice. Well, I probably don't have that. Who's this? This person just looked at me like I'm an evil person. I don't know who they are, but... All right, so we got these. This thing untracked my quests. I'm very upset by that. Track quest. There we go. Let's follow the waypoint here. Let's see if it leads us to it. The last time I did this, I could not get to these for some reason. I'm not sure why. But we'll go try this real quick. Or is this leading me... I hope this is leading me to the Gobstones. It's not. It's probably leading me to the story quest that I have. Yeah, it's leading me the other way. It's leading me to the story quest. Okay. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Let's go over here. The grand staircase, which is probably going to be through here. Yep. Okay. So the first one is
Revelio.
Way up top above us. Let's go ahead and run up here. Oh, it's right there. Where is it? It's up more. It's up more. Let's keep going. Do I have to go out here? I do. Let me also... Oh, I'm getting audio glitches. It's not good.
Revelio.
So I can I go any higher than this? Or is this as high as I can go? I can go higher. Excuse me, people. I didn't mean to run into you there. I'm just, you know, on a mission here. How did I do this again?
Accio. Levioso.
There we go. Levioso. I have to remember that. Those are all Levioso spells. Okay. I can keep going up. I think the mistake I made last time was I didn't know I can keep going higher. So. All right. So this one, let's see. As you guys can see, that looks like it's outside the castle, right?
Revelio.
Can I go any higher than this? Can. Let's see. It might be just be a bug. We'll find out though. I'm gonna keep going up here. Oh boy. Let's keep going up. So now we appear. This one appears to be up still as well. We're gonna keep going up because I think this is where I got stuck last time. This is as high as you can go right here.
Revelio.
I think. No, I can go higher. Dude, that's... There's got to be a place up more that I'm not seeing yet. So yeah, because like here we are. This is as high as we can go. How do I do this? If you've done this quest, Jess. I don't know how. These are the last 2 gobstones. As you guys remember, I was outside the castle earlier on my broom.
Accio.
And these are both even higher, and I can't go any higher than this. An attic.
The tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Descendo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an
Descendo.
object,
Ooh.
but
We have
can be a
another
powerful weapon when needed.
another quest. The thing you use Confringo on. That thing there.
Confringo.
How do I get to that?
Repulsor.
Whoop. Nope. 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 Need to do this.
Accio.
Okay. Thank you. I was like, that's the wrong spell. That's not the spell I need to use. Okay. That's good to know. There's probably more of those throughout the castle. But yeah, I'm still confused as to how to get even higher up here. Like, let me also show you this, because this might also be the way to do it. Let me come back down here a little bit. This here door. This stupid door. I have never been able to figure out how this door works. I know that you have that there symbol there, and then that symbol there, and then you have a door. How does this puzzle work? Because I don't know. I think you do, because you've done it before. So I've spent quite a bit of time trying to figure out how these puzzles work, and I've never been able to do it. Starts 0 to 9. I don't know what that means. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's 2. So this has to be 2, 3, 4, 5. Has to be whatever that creature is. It's not on there. Yep. Thanks for stopping by, cool guy. Appreciate it. I'll check the thing you posted in Discord as well. So if that dragon thing is, let's see, 0, 1, 2, 17, that means 6, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's the gecko. That's why it's not appearing. I miscounted. It's the gecko. Okay. Then 9 plus is, we need to do 7. So it's the octopus looking thing. That, is that how you do it? Ah. There's probably nothing in here. I got a Christmas tree. Let's go. And an unidentified face item. Even better. Okay, now that I know how to do that, there's so many rooms that I can get into. That's so...
Revelio.
Revelio. Okay. Anything else in this room? No. I still don't know how to get up to there. Way up there. Unless there's another door that I have to get to somewhere. Nope. 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 Let's go down more. I think we're gonna abandon this quest for now. We're gonna come back to it later. It's so frustrating not being able to do it though, is the problem. So, all right, we're just gonna say screw this quest for now. We're gonna come back and do it later. Professor Garlick's assignment. We're gonna go do that. Acquire and use a venomous tentacula. Acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. Well, that's gonna be fun. Demanding a delivery. Venomous valor. Cache in the castle. Arthur's treasure map. Oh man, that brings back memories from Red Dead Redemption. Arthur. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody. All right, let's report to Professor Fig. I'm just gonna go do the story quest. I guess I go this way. I do go this way. You want me to go up more? What? No, I'm going this way.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I better keep an eye on high places around the school. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna see if we can fly out real quick. Oh, here's another room here.
Revelio.
Okay, now that I know how to do this. Now that I know how this works, let's do it. Let me see here. Reveal. All right, so we know that the spider is 8. So question mark is 4. 0, 1, 2, 3. 4 is going to be whatever that thing is, I think. Whatever that contraption. I was going to say contraption. Let's see. The dragon we know is 3. 1, 2, 3. Plus 13 is 16, so the other one has to be 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be the weird thing. I don't know what half of these things are. That thing, the sad, almost arachnid, missing 3 legs. A huge table collection. Okay, I like that. Santa Bloom scarf. Nice. Okay. I like it. Let's go ahead and run here. Whee. It looks so epic when I jump. Unfortunately, I cannot jump over. Oh, I can. Okay. That's cool. I can't use my broom. Not right now. I'll have to look. Honestly, I'll have to look up those last 2 gobstones because I don't know how to get up there. And it's going to frustrate me and it's going to piss me off until I figure it out. That's usually how I operate. Is I don't expect things to be easy, but I also get frustrated very easily at certain things. So where is it sending me? Oh, I need to go this way. Report to Professor Fig. Ooh, I can use my broom here. This is a beautiful area. Look at the beautiful, technically that's a sunset because that's west. Chris is still streaming. Is she playing on? Oh, she's doing a Let's build. Why did she stop playing on the other server? If you know that, Jess, because she was doing. Did she die? Or did the server go down or something?
You've made your point.
Oh. All of them died, or just Carissa? Is it like a permadeath kind of thing? Professor Fig.
Revelio.
That's kind of dumb. Permadeath. Doesn't sound fun.
I was hoping to see you.
I am here, Professor Fig.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly
So
Headless
much
Nick
happened.
asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too.
Rotten roast
But then
beef?
we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting.
It was
to
very
see.
interesting.
and then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here
Poor
long
Professor
ago.
Fig.
Anyway, he
I'm not
told me
doing a good
about
job of
secret
explaining
cavern.
this to him
I
either.
went there, and
so
right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did.
Pages.
And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping
We
you'd say
shall.
that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
we'll need to bring the book. Just gotta include that critical detail.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor
Portrait.
Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Thieves is annoying, let me tell ya. Enter the map chamber. Here we are. We're in the map chamber.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
All this time. Looks like a big giant swimming pool, but it's not. Speaking of swimming pools, I'd love that. Go swimming. Is there supposed to be dialogue here?
This looks promising.
Okay, that's something. Something's happening. Professor Fig's like, what is this? And my character's like, it's magic. Professor Fig is walking on water.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's
That's cool.
magnificent.
Where should I go? Can you remind me of the context of what I said?
If only you were here to see this.
Oh, to the pool. I don't even know if I have a pool around here like that I could go to. That's the problem. Hello, Professor Rackham.
Confringo.
There's a welcome gift for you.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do.
The
I
book.
also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
The map
That you
chamber.
have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of
powerful magic.
each of
I like
4
it.
trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials
Okay.
that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key and of trials you
I do
created for one
indeed.
who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles
Precisely.
is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago.
Saturday afternoon.
In light of the knowledge that
What's
we have
everyone's
been
plans
bound to
for
keep
later today
hidden.
and tomorrow?
Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins
I know
to
for me,
Gringotts,
tomorrow I'm going to be
everything
recording
in the
for
vault
YouTube.
was
I have a
strict
game I'm going to
exception.
be
Finding
doing a
this room,
playthrough on.
None of these was a
Spend most of the day
trial.
They
recording
were
it.
an
So
important
it's my,
part of the
my
journey,
plan tomorrow.
but they were not
Should be
trials
exciting.
themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They
Okay.
will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal
innate
importance,
and learned.
everything you witness as you complete
Posting
the
things
trials
for the clan.
will
That's
inform
fun.
what you choose to do with all
I'm
that
going to go
we
to a few
share.
people's houses. About to
You
go there
will
now in a
need
minute. Just
patience.
posting my TikTok and
The
shorts.
trials
Okay.
have much to teach you.
I'm guessing
It will take time.
the notifications for the shorts will pop up on my
The
phone.
luxury of time.
We have
It should at least, because I think I have
this
notifications
long,
enabled
Professor
for
Fig.
YouTube.
Surely a
And
few
hopefully
more.
streaming tonight. That would be fun, yeah. What are you going to stream
While I
tonight?
do not know the secret you keep.
Wish I was
do
still a
know
member
that our young friend here has seen traces
on RS and I could do clan stuff
traces
again,
of a
but
powerful dark
I
magic being
haven't really
wielded
had a
by
drive to play
goblin
RuneScape lately, and
we encountered an
yeah, so
uncommonly powerful
Jagex
goblin
also kind of screwed me over on my
such
Premier Club
magic as be
membership.
prepared to leave your vault at
I paid
Gringotts.
for a year's worth,
We
and then
may
I didn't get a
already be
year's
too
worth, so
late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you
I probably
trust
got like
Professor Fig?
8 or 9 months
Then,
worth of a
in the
membership,
light
and then
of
I
your
logged in one day
considerable
and
skill and all you have already
it's like you need to be a Premier Club member
we shall
to,
begin.
to do this.
You will
or-
find the location of
I think
the
it was
first
my
trial
my chat
marked
badge.
on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you
Apex
in
has their
locating
April
the
Fool's
trials,
event going on. It's
they may
hilarious.
be completed
Phasmophobia has their
only by
April
one
Fool's
with
event too.
our
I kind of want to
ability.
play that later too. The ghosts make
Shall we
weird
have a
sound,
look?
like funny, goofy sounds, and their heads are like twice as large as usual. So they look like big bobbleheads running around.
I know that tower. It's not far.
It's great.
You may have seen it yourself.
I could do a fast stream. I could play over on YouTube. We could probably, if we could get people together, we might be able to do a stream for that. Maybe like later tonight. I might post in the group chat and see if people want to play some Faz. Maybe we can get Ben and Carissa's probably busy. I know she's doing her stream. She has her movie night thing too, so we gotta keep that in mind.
It looks familiar.
I also don't know what's going on in the game here.
Perhaps
because I'm busy talking to you guys.
Is more
but-
well-traveled than you might think.
Yeah,
As
Jagex likes
your
to get money,
mentor,
so.
The least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I shall.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell
Do not tell anyone where I'm going. Okay, that sounds good. I will keep my mouth shut. Zip. Throw away the key. The map chamber quest complete. Ooh, it was a lot of XP. I'm gonna go ahead and meet Professor Fig at the tower. I don't even know where I'm meeting him. Let's go to world map. It's probably where it's gonna be. Oh yeah, it's way, way, way the heck over here. I'm already tracking it. I can at least travel here, right? Then I have a broom now. Yeah, if you want to ask Ben if he's available later tonight, we could probably do a Faz stream.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool
Ooh,
down
Madame
a heated
Kagawa is
situation. But
telling me how to
first,
learn
I
a
will
new
need you
spell.
to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
How do I do this again? Oh. Zoom through the clouds. It's so nice not having inverted controls, or having inverted controls. I struggled so much before on that timed race thing. Oh my gosh. Up was actually up and down was actually down, and I'm so used to having it be reversed, so yeah, I struggled. We can actually fly now. I wish I could actually like control my camera a little bit better, but I can't. Very limited on camera controls. I'd love to be able to look down, but I can't, so. What kind of clan stuff are you hosting, Jen? Because I think you guys are doing Raid Group B at some point. Zoom. San Bakar's Tower. Wait, let me try something real quick. Oh, I don't even have to open up a menu to dismount. How convenient. Raids tonight and penguins tomorrow. Okay. I already have this unlocked. Or I just unlocked it. Okay, that makes sense. I have more lacewing flies I can collect over here. Even more lacewing flies. Like it. All right, let's wait for Professor Fig.
Still baffling to me that over here.
I'm at least kind of happy I got my 120 archaeology before my membership expired, because that was something I was just dreading doing. And then once I got it, I was like, I'm done playing RuneScape for now. Don't have to spend hours training the skill. I probably spent a good, probably like 300 or 400 mil on the last little bit of XP, because I would just AFK it for, you know, 2 Grace of the Elves worth of porters, and then like 10 porters in the inventory, and then go to the bank, replenish, go back, and I'd have to restore like 40, 50 artifacts at a time, and I didn't have all the supplies for it, so I would just dump cash into it.
We're not alone.
But yes, it's finally done.
Not.
Took forever.
Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be
Ranrock's
more.
loyalists. So we're gonna get some combat.
Them into the tower.
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little bit.
Ranrock's loyalists are in the camp.
Let's go.
Trying to figure out what they're doing.
Well, this isn't ideal.
Quest
No,
started.
it isn't.
Percival Rackham's
This way.
trial.
And I'd suggest.
How long
we
is
use
the Faz event going on for? That is a great question. I would imagine that they'll probably update it tomorrow. Because I didn't even get a notification for it. Let me check their Discord real quick. Brief intermission here, folks. Let me go to the Phasmophobia Discord, wherever I have it at. There it is. It's grouped up with Insim and Psycho's Discords. I like how my screen is glitching because I'm not in it. I don't even see an announcement for it. I don't know how long it's going on for. I would imagine they would probably update it tomorrow because they're in Central European summertime, I think is what it is. So they're, 7, 8 hours ahead. That's where they didn't announce it. Yeah, I mean April 1st is like everyone kind of knows what April 1st is, so some of the best April Fool's stuff I've seen so far. Let's go down the list. On Reddit earlier, I saw a post about NZXT introducing a graphics card. There was another like gaming related one that I saw that I thought was really good. I'll have to find it. But yeah. Let's see. Off the top of my head, that was the only one I could remember. There's probably more. All right, we're gonna get in some combat here. I'm in my combat spell list. Which of these spells?
Lucky if I fit in one now.
Quickly now.
Oh. Each enemy undetected allows you to cast Petrificus Totalis. Is this a spell that I have to use? It is. Alright, we're gonna go invisible. All stealthy like. Although I'd like to go in with guns blazing.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. Petrificus Totalis. Well done.
Flop. He just flops around. Uh-oh. What do we have to do here? Investigate the goblin presence.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Apparently this counts as defeating goblins.
Oi! Pass that fire whiskey. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Are these people gonna see this happen? Like if I use this on this guy, it's probably gonna lift the entire camp. Risk it for the biscuit. Let's do it.
Petrificus Totalis.
We're gonna do it to this guy too. Maybe he'll fall off the cliff.
There must be something here.
Yeah, it is weird that they didn't announce it.
Said so.
A little bit, buddy. Can I push him off anymore? I can't. No, that's not good. All right. This is probably not going to end well here. They're going to discover me.
Why is it grappling you?
Ooh, never mind. They do discover it. But Petrificus Totalis definitely helps not being discovered here.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
Too long, has it? We slow it down a little bit for you here.
Petrificus Totalis. What was it?
Nice.
Revelio.
Anything Revelio'd over here? Yeah, we got some sacks over here. What do we got in here? Money. 34 coins. What else? It just shows 34. Maybe I got 34 out of both of them. Who knows? All right, I think I've killed all the goblins here. Let's go ahead and keep moving. I'm guessing we have to actually go into the tower now. Just go ahead and Revelio anything. Did I miss anything? I missed this chest in here. More coins. 3 coins. And then 55 coins. Okay. Right, into the tower we go. Apparently, the quest is over here. I mean, we've investigated the goblin presence, right? Let's come down here. Gonna go for a bit, but I'll take you on the car with me and keep streaming. Okay, drive safe. Is this a way to go here? No, it's just a river. My character looks so good. Like Jess said earlier, I look like someone who's gonna go steal a secret recipe for Willy Wonka candy and question some kid in an alley about it. That was the best description of my outfit I've heard. It's great. Like,
Expelliarmus.
I've killed everything. Is there something over here that I need to find? Here's some notes.
Orders.
Search the tower and surrounding area. Look for anything to do with the names.
That they're after something to do with
What you find here could be key to the goblin kind finally taking its rightful place in the world. Okay? Goblin supremacy is what they're going for, apparently. Uh-oh.
I will draw blood.
Sure you will, buddy. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay.
Incendio.
Alright, I need to figure out my combat situation here. I'm gonna just use this here. I need to take that spell off my list.
You won't get away with that.
Yeah, I'm like completely... Okay, hang on a second. We're gonna take this stupid spell off my list. I'm so bad at combat in this game. Like, absolutely atrocious at combat in this game. Alright, let's follow Professor Fig over here. Yeah, I was sitting there using Disillusionment. I was like, if this spell doesn't help me. Let's adjust my life here. This stupid cable keeps caught on my microphone. There we go. Much more comfortable. I occasionally have to adjust how I'm sitting because my butt starts hurting, even though I have a comfortable chair. Could you go any slower, Professor Fig?
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Go faster.
Looks like we found the entrance.
I'm gonna say that made him
It's
speed
locked.
up, even though it didn't. Get a pillow to sit on. That's a good idea. I could do that.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
I would love to learn the unlocking charm because there's so many areas that I could
Revelio.
work with that use it. Look at that perfect lighting glitch. All the rats in here too. Did this broom just attack me?
Confringo.
No, you don't. No broom attacks me and lives to see another day. Okay, I need to go upstairs here. The rat's running up here with me.
Revelio.
Make sure I'm not missing anything, because I probably can't come back here after I leave. Oh, I just ran into the broom there. So I'm not going to kill that broom.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Some more coins. I don't have... Oh, that's a level 3 lock. Oh, we can't do anything with that. Here's
Hello,
Percival
Professor.
Rackham.
Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did.
My laptop.
Professor Bakar is a keeper.
Just
you have
running a
yet to
YouTube
encounter.
on my other
I'm glad
computer.
to see that I
my
was
laptop
correct in
is
presuming
heating up.
that we would meet again soon after our last encounter.
My
Though
GPU
I
is
surmise, based on the commotion I heard,
nice and
that you did not
roasty as
have
well.
an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought.
Things are
All the more
spicing up.
reason
The
for us to move
goblins
forward.
obviously know something.
Downstairs, near the entry,
Clearly
a reservoir
about
of ancient magic,
The
like
ancient
those you've
magic.
seen
Something about the
before,
ancient
has
magic is
been
what they're going
unlocked.
after.
Commanded
That
to
exact
access
reason
the
is unknown
doorway.
to me right now. So
I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
Remember what I see. That's going to be difficult for me. I'm a very forgetful person.
Loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment,
Once
however,
belonged to a keeper.
you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic.
Reservoir.
I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands.
Thank you,
That
Professor
said,
Fig.
be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Okay. Find the entrance to the first trial. It's down here. I can't go in here because I need a level 3
Reservoir of
lock.
ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
There's nothing else that I can do out here. Okay. Just pick up some random tea off the ground and drink it. Highly advise against doing that with any sort of beverage. Unless it's in this game, because apparently you can just do that. Oh, yep. I got the ancient magic tingle now.
Revelio.
Right here. We have a door. Enter Percival Rackham's trial. Just walk in all badass like. I wish I had darker sunglasses. My character would actually look pretty good. Maybe we'll get some later. Who knows? Can we go back out the other way? We can if we want to. Oh no, it's blocked. Never mind. We can't. All right, Percival Rackham's trial. This should be exciting. Is there anything in here we need to know about? No. Enter the first trial. Okay, here we go. First trial.
Revelio.
First thing we can do is use Revelio.
In Gringotts and the restricted section.
In Gringotts and the restricted section. Is there anything down here we need to do? No, this is just some type of metal sculpture of some sort. Get around quick using this here. It also has limited mobility control, so we can't really control where we go, but we have to come down here apparently. Investigate.
That must have done something. Best have a look around.
We have a bridge here now.
Revelio.
Still nothing in this area that we need to Revelio, so we're just gonna cross the bridge. There's a chest over here though. There's also one on the other side too. Silver half-rim spectacles, okay. Stylish vest, school uniform. Nice, I kind of like what I have on now. That's all we need to do in here. Oh, there's a chest apparently back down here that I didn't see before. Can I go back through here? I can. Apparently it's down here, I think. Yeah. Solar protection spectacles. I think I already have those. That's what I have on, I think. Very annoying, but it's pretty quick travel. Oh no. Never mind. I thought it was going to be one of those timed things where you have to get across to the other side in a certain amount of time or you die. Complete this trial. Well, I'm going to guess I'm going to have to do some fighting here.
Revelio.
Uh-oh. So destroy those. Is there any more statues? I kind of feel like those statues will come to life at some point. Here we go.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Something is different. That right there. We also have a couple things up here. Or just a thing up here we can go into. I don't know if I'm supposed to destroy those statues or not. I'm just destroying them just because, though. Alright, there's nothing else in here. Here we go.
Revelio.
Some Revelio through here. Okay, nothing. These pedestals don't do anything. Zoom. I don't see anything in here. All right, we probably have to fight this dude here. I'm gonna just go ahead and not kill those statues and see what happens.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Oh boy, we got multiple of them.
Accio.
I used...
Confringo. Incendio.
I'm using my Protego.
Protego.
Oh, never mind.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Stupefy.
That's better.
Stupefy. Incendio.
Ooh.
Expelliarmus.
Oh, I can throw that at him.
Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Incendio.
Ooh, I can't block that.
Accio. Stupefy.
I need to get away from this thing.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Where's the other guy? There's two of them. Where'd he go?
Revelio.
I'm still getting used to combat in this game too, so that's why I'm struggling a little bit with it.
These look familiar.
Okay. They do look familiar.
Accio.
Which way do I go? Okay, so there's some ancient magic here.
Revelio.
There is a chest over there, so let's go do that. There's also a chest over here.
Confringo.
Oops.
Confringo.
Apparently I can't get in there.
Accio.
Let's go back over here.
Revelio.
Oh, it's on the other side, I bet. Let's see.
Accio.
This obviously brings me over here.
Was it Accio I used before?
It was Accio. Good observation, game. I'm just trying to figure out how to get over there. So obviously we're here now. But I don't see where to use Accio again to get over there. Okay, whatever. It's just one chest. I'm not concerned about it. Cutscene to an even bigger part of the area. Or no. We're leaving the bigger part. So now we can see it.
Revelio.
Obviously that one there.
Accio.
There we go. That's why I couldn't do it. Rapscallion garb. Ooh. Onward to victory we go now. We have what we need.
What did that burst of magic do?
Ooh.
Perhaps
Sorry,
I
I
should
hit my
examine
microphone
things
there.
from both sides of the archway.
Examine things from both sides of the archway. This is a different way here.
Revelio.
There's nothing here.
Confringo.
Except for the chest. Okay.
Accio.
Good thing I can actually catch myself there.
More
All right.
statues.
More statues. Oh boy.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Protego.
I can't Protego that.
Expelliarmus.
There we go. Try to avoid using my ultimate ability and get better at combat.
Revelio.
No chests over here to loot. Okay. Let's come over here real quick. Ancient magic senses are tingling. There's a chest over here. I don't exactly know how to get to it. There's no door here. Well, maybe actually once I... Oh, now I know why I need this. Aha. That doesn't do anything.
Revelio.
There must be another one somewhere around here. Let's see, this probably changes, I'm gonna guess.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
That would be a great idea, yeah. Which way doesn't change from both sides, does it? I need to get this. Like through here? I don't know if that's possible. No, it's not.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway?
I'm
Something
trying to
must be
figure it out,
different.
Bilbo. Calm down, man. Something must be different. Let's go back up here. See if this changes anything. I need to get this platform. On the other side, but I don't know how to do that. There we go on the other side. Platform is the key. The question is, how do we get it?
I need to see how the room changes out of the archway.
What do you think I'm trying to do, game? Ah. This might be the solution to my problem here. I think this is it. There's also vibrations happening on the screen that doesn't sound or look good.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
It's probably stuck. It's probably stuck on that side of the bridge. How do I make the bridge disappear again? There we go. That's why it's vibrating and it's going crazy. It's because it was stuck. It's great. Then I just will go through here. Yeehaw.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Jump for it. There we go. All right, now that we're over here, we probably can't get over there. Oh well, whatever, I don't care. It's probably something to do with the archway and the multiple dimensions that we're not going to worry about right now.
Get used to these floors.
Never get used to these floors. Yeah, it's going to take a while to get used to them. Identified or unidentified outfit item. Down we go. Oh, the game's like, you want to go back that way? You can go back that way. That's fine. Okay.
Revelio.
Revelio, this room, see what we're working with. We got some statues. Let's just go ahead and do this to him. Doesn't kill him all the way. Apparently I cannot.
Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
Okay, I can't protect against that.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
Let me use it.
Confringo.
That didn't help me at all. Go ahead and kill him real quick. That hurt.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Oh boy.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo.
Ow. Trying to Incendio him.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
There we go. Some peace, buddy. Alright. Getting used to the combat a little bit more now, I think.
Revelio.
I probably need to use Reparo on this, so let me put, since we're not in here, Reparo there.
Confringo.
Oops.
Reparo.
Yes, no, maybe so. No, it's not working. I don't know if it's on my phone service, but stream stopped for me. Stream is still going for me. I'm still live. It might be your phone service. I sure hope it's not the, oops, I need to do this.
Revelio.
The stream, it's still going for me though.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
I have these icons here, or this on the ground. There's nothing up there, that's where I came in the room. Maybe down here? There we go. Okay. Is there anything useful around here? No, it does not look like there is. Okay, nothing useful around here. There's a chest over there. I probably can't get back over here easily from that. There we go, that's better. We obviously can't get over there, which means... What if we go through here? Is there anything through here?
Now to see
No.
what's changed on each side of
We
this
fell down.
archway.
Okay. Oh, it's this again. I hate this. Now to see what's changed on each side of the archway. Okay. Obviously that side of the archway is a drop into oblivion here. There's another one over here though. The question is, how do we get to it though? Obviously can't jump up from here. There we go. There we go. This game has so many puzzles in it. So many puzzles. It's insane. At least they're simple. They're not too difficult. Okay. I'm up here. Do we need to Revelio anything? Wiggenweld potions. that may be a precursor to something. They're probably telling us we're about to get into a fight. So I'm gonna guess. These doors are just like, welcome. Yeah, I bet you we're about to have a fight. Oh, that's not good. Everything starts shaking. 5 Wiggenweld potions. Oh yes. Oh yes, we're about to have a fight. This screams fight. Oh boy. Okay.
Look at this. Expelliarmus.
Focus on one of these guys at a time. Oh, it was... I focus on the little guys here.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Nope, it's not good.
Incendio.
There we go. Alright, let's kill this dude here. I'll almost kill him. And now he's dead. Alright, we got these little guys to focus on now. There we go. Alright. Oh boy, here we go. Oh yes, this is definitely a boss fight here. Oh, this doesn't sound fun. That didn't help at all. How do I do this? What spell am I supposed to use? Hang on a second. We're gonna get rid of this piece of crap spell. Because apparently I don't have an upgrade for it for it to be useful. There we go. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Charge spell when it's charging up. There we go. I don't know what spell to use there. None of the spells work. Like this one. The Leviosa works. There we go. Okay. So now I have to worry about an additional spell here. This is confusing. I can't cast a spell on that. Expelliarmus did nothing there. It's color based, but the problem is that a lot of these colors, I'm red green colorblind, so I can't tell the difference between some of them. But we just completed the thing, so that was stressful. My hand is hurting from my controller.
What a relief.
Oh man, what a relief. Amen.
Revelio.
Learn the trial's secret. Okay, well we gotta go this way. That fight was frustrating, not gonna lie, but I got it done, so. Zoom zoom. Ooh, that looks like someone. That's a statue of somebody. Oh, there's a pensive. Okay. There's a chest over here.
Another pensive.
Another pensive. This is what I was looking for.
Revelio.
Classical trimmed school robe. Okay, okay, I like it, I like it. There's no other objects to interact with here, so let's interact with the pensive. Percival Rackham's memories. That must be Percival Rackham there. Nice. Let's look into this here. Just a little flick of the wand there. Look into the memory. Here we go.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable.
I don't remember what her name is. I know her last name is Morgan.
What is it?
My father is against
Isadora.
I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
Okay, I see that now.
The drought was years ago.
Isadora Morganot.
The pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars.
The cutscenes are so laggy for me. There's stuttering going on. Hopefully you guys don't see that.
You do so much.
Looks like it's a little
enough.
less severe on the stream, but
I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto
the cutscenes are very poorly optimized.
Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
She didn't like that answer. She didn't like it at all.
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to.
Oh, she's a professor? What?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark.
This is a futuristic one here. She's a professor
Isadora.
now.
Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Okay, so she's a professor at Hogwarts now. She's upgraded. And that's the end of the cutscene. Okay, okay.
Another memory.
Pensive artifact.
Now to find a way out of here.
How convenient the game tells me where to go to get out of here. No other chests in here for me to loot. Okay, it's time to leave.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the
map chamber. Nice. How convenient. Right back to the map chamber where we have to be. I like that. And there's Professor Fig. Oh, Professor Fig, let me tell you, man, it was crazy. I almost died a few times. There's another professor.
What have we here?
Charles Rookwood.
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service.
Has someone completed the first trial?
I
did,
Professor Rookwood.
I completed it. It is done. We will go with I've seen you before.
We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
That's where we saw him, yep.
So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Streamed 6 days ago, so there's no way she's been streaming for 6 days.
Similar
So
artifacts in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you.
We have to keep the
Once you have
artifacts,
them all,
okay.
We will tell you what to do with them.
Very well.
Sounds simple enough.
Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
We did. Towards the beginning.
It would be wise
you almost want to play this, but you have zero
more.
knowledge of Harry Potter stuff. That's
We
fair,
shall
yeah.
defer to you
It's a
in
fun
this
game.
matter,
It doesn't follow like anything.
Now
Like if you've seen Harry Potter,
Professor, the name Rookwood.
like most of the game
that there's a
doesn't
connection to
connect
Victor?
to Harry Potter at all.
Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its
Like there's some themes and elements of it that do, but for the most
now,
part, it's
tell me what you
like
saw in
nothing
the
compared to
Pensive.
Harry Potter.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham.
It also
about
gives you
using
access
magic
to a lot of
remove
other
pain.
areas of the castle and of the world that
Hopefully
like,
the next
you
Pensive
didn't
provides
see in the
more
movies.
context.
So
For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Serona at the
Well,
Three
it's worth a
Broomsticks.
try.
Okay, I'm gonna go back
See
to
what you can find
Hogsmeade.
out. Of course, don't forget
my studies. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Before you go,
Before I go, I gotta speak with Charles Rookwood. Or Rookwood.
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for
Enhance
them.
my magic. Nice. Good to know. We have achievement unlocked. That's a keeper. Good cutscene. Oh, is this a season change at Hogwarts? Is this changing over to fall now? Okay, so we're now in a new season in the game. That's cool. There's my cloak clipping through the bed. We're just gonna pretend that's completely intended. All right, let me go and save my game. It's been a while since I've done that. Save game, let's see. When's my... March 18th was the last time I played. We're gonna overwrite the oldest save. Now April 1st. Wow, it's been like 2 weeks since I played. It's crazy. All right, let's check our quests that we have. We have quite a few. Prepare for your search for the final keeper. We have all those question marks. Madam Kagawa's assignment is to pop balloons over Hogsmeade Station and pop balloons around the Quidditch pitch. So we also have Professor Garlick's assignment and Descendo. Acquire and use an invisibility potion and acquire and use a thunder brew potion against enemies. Okay. I can go to J. Pippin's potions and get those. We'll do that. A demanding delivery. We have to go to Perry Pippin, which I think is J. Pippin's anyway. Simple work. Sure, why not? All right, so we're gonna go to Hogsmeade. Go to the map. Hogsmeade map. We're gonna travel here. Onward to victory. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday afternoon. I probably at some point need to get some food. I think.
Spectacular news.
Let's see.
The broom upgrade's ready.
The broom upgrade is ready here. So I'll stop by the shop here too. But I need to grab some lunch at some point. I actually have lunch that I made earlier. I haven't eaten all of it though. Kind of ate a little bit of it before I started streaming.
I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Gladwin Moon. I don't know who you are, buddy, but
See me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo.
Professor Onai.
To the ground.
Okay, so another spell being taught. We have quite a bit of stuff to do here.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
You can be of some assistance, my good sir. Let me go ahead and see how much these recipes are. I know we need a Thunder Brew recipe. You know what? Let's go ahead and see how much is a Thunder Brew potion itself. 1,000 for 2 of them. So it's like 500 per. Let's go ahead and buy the recipe.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Let's go and sell what we don't need. This is obviously an upgrade for us. This is not. We can sell that. That's an upgrade for us. That's an upgrade for us. Lots of upgrades for us. We're gonna keep the fur coat. I remember that. Since we have the appearance saved. Holy cow! Some of these. Look at these. We need to equip some of these. Holy cow. This probably isn't going to be 40. Yeah, we have a lot of things we need to do here.
I hope to see you again.
All right, let's talk to him and do his mission here. Help with the delivery.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with the delivery?
So I might take a...
Yes, I do.
After this mission, I might take about a 10-minute break or so.
No trouble making the trip to Cambridge.
And grab a little snack.
It's just south of Hogwarts.
We'll come back, keep playing.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument.
Okay.
Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew?
That makes sense.
If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I will gladly do that.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no
She does sound
idea
annoying,
how
though.
grateful I am.
Wish I could choose both
Here are
options.
the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right.
Okay, so we're gonna go deliver to Fatima.
Her potion recipes one day.
All right, invisibility potion 4. We have quest started. Deliver 3 invisibility potions to Fatima Lawang. All right. I cannot fly here. Where is she at? Let's open up the map. Probably the world map. Oh yeah, she's way out here, isn't she? Okay. We also have more Merlin Trials. Look at all these Merlin Trials we have now. We can... Well, we should go do a bunch of those. There's no fast travel. I don't have any fast travel here, so... I'm gonna set my waypoint out here. I'm actually gonna set my waypoint here. We're gonna go do this Merlin trial real quick if we can. We can't fly here.
Revelio.
Some Revelio while we're running through here. Also have to apparently pop some balloons here in Hogsmeade, I think is what Madame Kagawa's assignment was for me. But I don't see any balloons anywhere. Like, what balloons am I supposed to be popping? Let's just take a brief look. She said balloons in Hogsmeade. I don't see any balloons anywhere. I see that must be like the joke shop over there, because I see that. I thought it was my GPU artifact, and for a second I was like, no GPU, you have so much life left in you. Stay alive, please. We're gonna go do this this Merlin trial real quick. I think I need to do one more, and then I get the next tier of storage upgraded. Can I fly here? I can. How do I do this again? There we go. Fly through the trees, why not? Oh, this one. I remember this one. Okay.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Another Merlin trial. This one's easy, I think. Do I have to destroy them? I do. I don't know if I have a time limit to do that, but Is there another one somewhere that I just haven't seen yet?
Revelio.
Probably. Some lacewing flies. There's got to be another one of these little... Oh, those are the balloons they're talking about. Okay, I see. I gotta find this other thing for this Merlin trial here. Usually like to hide them around corners and stuff. Can I use my broom here? Can. Also can't rotate my camera. Just frustrating. Let's put myself right here for now. Landing is unavailable right now. Even though I'm literally right by the ground? Okay. Try to find where this other one is here. I don't know if I was supposed to destroy that, but it has been destroyed. Welcome back, Jess. Hope your trip to wherever you were going was safe and successful. I also don't know how long ago you said that. I've been focused on this Merlin trial for a hot minute here, and I don't know where this other thing is I'm supposed to destroy for it. So that's what I've been looking for.
Revelio.
It's probably very well hidden. Or it's just hiding in plain sight and I just haven't seen it. Hmm. Is it back over here? Let's check over here. I don't see anything over here. Is it up here? Search some coins there. There's obviously one that I'm missing. Because... Huh. I'm missing one somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Wish I could use this to really get a good look around, but I can't. How do I use my broom? Oh, I think I just have to fly into the balloon to pop it. Hee, that's how we do it. Yeah, so there's a Merlin. There's one more of these little things I have to destroy for this Merlin trial, but I'm having trouble figuring out where it is. Wish I could look up and down with my camera, but I can't. That's hindering me a lot right now. Where are you hiding at? I know you're hiding over here somewhere. Hmm. Where are you at, little ball? Let's look over here. I have a bug on my leg. Itching. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where this is. Oh my gosh. What was that? That does not look like smoke at all, but it just scared the crap out of me. That was really weird. Yeah, I can't find this at all. Am I looking in the right area for it? It can't be too far. Can I land here? I can.
Revelio.
The Revelio is probably picking up that that page up there. I'm missing something somewhere, but I don't know where. That was the problem. Is it up here somewhere?
Revelio.
Oh, I can't use my broom right in this exact spot. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know where this pedestal is. It's eluding me here. Let's jump down from here and see if we can. Is it under the bridge or something? Is it just hiding from me? Some moonstone down there. Can't get it from up here, obviously. I don't know where this is. We're gonna have to come back to it, unfortunately. Or I could just do this, what I've been doing earlier. Nope. 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 Why are you automatically flying? Shift automatic. Okay, we need to get off our broom real quick. My controller stopped working. Again. My controller stopped working again. Come on, controller. Now that we're not on our broom. Shift apparently is an auto fly mechanic. Let's look this up. Where are we at? I am near... There's a field guide page there, obviously. I'm in a Merlin Trials south of Hogwarts. The caps lock is on somehow. Where am I at? In the Hogwarts Valley. This is it here. Nope. Nope. I don't really know. We'll do this later. We have a mission to do. We also have a couple of field pages nearby here. So we can do this real quick. Chocolate frogs. Likely left behind by a Hogwarts student visiting Hogsmeade. These enchanted confections hop around like real frogs. A bug. Yeah, it might be a bug. And each comes with a collection card featuring a famous witch or wizard. Okay, so we have that one. Yeah, there should be those little stones around down there, but I don't see any more of them. Is the problem. So, I don't know. Alright, let's open up the map. Let's get the other field guide page while we're here. Another one there. We can just fly down there if we get a chance. Which we can't fly from this particular spot for some reason. Let me come down over here. Probably because we're too close to Hogsmeade, that's why we can't fly. Let's come over here and see. Yeah, I still can't find it. I don't know where it is. I also keep forgetting how to use my broom. Might as well pop this here too while we're at it. We've got to do that for Professor... I forget her name. There's another Merlin trial there. This is Hogsmeade Station.
Revelio.
Okay. Hogsmeade Station ticket office. The station has stood here since the early 1800s when Minister for Magic Ottiline Gamble acquired a steam engine train to transport students to Hogwarts. The station appeared in Hogsmeade virtually overnight just after the train did. The operation involved using a lot of memory charms on Muggle workers and the largest mass concealment charm ever performed in Britain. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Nice. There's another Merlin trial here. Can I use my broom? I can. Let's see what this one's going to be here. Casually fly over here. We don't need to be in a hurry.
What do you have in store for me this time?
I'm going to run out of these Mallow-sweet leaves at some point too. I'm going to get more of them. Oh, this. Okay. I think I need to use Incendio. So we have that there.
Revelio.
Is Revelio showing me? We got one there. One there. One there. I think I know how to do this.
Incendio. Revelio.
That did not work. Is it in a specific order? You can grow them. Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, how is this growing what gonna help me with this little thing? Okay, that's what you're saying now, Jess.
Incendio.
Run!
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
There we go. We did it. We at least did that one. That's good. Nice. We did a challenge. We got a completed challenge. That's good. All right, now that we're done with that, let's just go to the mission that we were trying to do this entire time. Got a long flight to go. Pop some balloons while we're here, why not? Challenge unlocked. Pop balloons. Nice. This is quite a long trip here. Holy cow. There's another Merlin trial. Should we go ahead and do it since we're here? Why not? If I have Mallow-sweet leaves, I'll do it.
When I see one.
I do still have some. I don't know how to do this one though. This one's gonna be challenging. Some butterflies here. Oh, okay. I see that down there.
Confringo.
Not a Confringo thing.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
I don't want to fall. Don't fall. Oh, fall damage killed them.
Accio.
Hey, buddy. All right, so I've just discovered a way to kill spiders.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Effortlessly. Look at that. Okay, so
Revelio.
apparently that down there has something to do with this.
Accio.
Not Accio. Is this a Wingardium Leviosa thing? Let's go down here and look, since these are dead now. What do I do here?
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Clearly none of those spells.
Accio. Revelio.
Light. For the moths. Okay. Where is my...
Lumos.
Where are the moths at? Are they up there? Oh, is that them? How do I get down from here, though? Well, first and foremost, I can just do this. Can I cast a spell while I'm up my broom? No.
Lumos.
Okay, and then I just, what, fall off a cliff? Is that how I'm doing this? I guess so. Skyrim our way down the cliff here. Okay. Now do I release my Lumos? Is that it?
Revelio.
Nothing to poach in Arranger except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me.
Is that all that I have to do, Jess, or is there more? Kind of feel like there's more. There's 3 of them. Do I have to take these to the next one? Or is there more that I need to find? I think there's one down there. Ah, there's more. Okay. I see now. Thank you. Let's have a little bit of fun real quick, though. Oh, he got out of my LOS there. Hey, buddy.
Feed a beast, or it can feed you.
What a waste of spells. The fall damage killed him
It's
anyway.
shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
It is indeed.
Lumos.
Okay, we're gonna bring these to these guys. Okay. Is there more down there? There's another Merlin trial down there. There's just Merlin trial after Merlin trial. I'm gonna guess. There's some moonstone. We don't need that right now. There's that there. Let's see, where is the other one? There's a third one. Is there one down here? I don't see one. There's the third one. I need to go find the butterflies, though. Hello, butterflies. Hello, my butterfly friends. Where are you? Here we go.
Lumos.
Bring you to your new home. There we go. Okay. Nice. Perfect. Love it. All right, we cannot unlock this. So unfortunately, I can't free you unless I keep hitting the wrong button. Unless we can do this.
Confringo.
No, we cannot. That would be completely unrealistic using a blasting curse to open something, wouldn't it? All right, let's go do our mission that we've been trying to do. I know there's another Merlin trial here, but I keep getting distracted. Let's go pop some balloons on our way over, shall we? Oh, I went completely too high there. Went too low. I need to go back over here. We have very limited camera movement. Like, I can't look up or down. I went complete wrong way there too. Got that one. Hot balloons. Nice. There's a lot of fighting going on back there, but unfortunately I'm a little busy, so. Another Merlin trial. We have so many Merlin trials we can do in here. So this is something that they didn't do in the regular Harry Potter movie. Like, you never went out here. Like, there's Hogwarts in all its magnificent glory. I can't really look up or down or anything. There's Hogwarts. And you have all this out here. We didn't see this in the movies, which I think is pretty cool that we can see it here in the game. Should probably pick up some flu fires on our way over here too. Couple people just walking. Are these bad people? No, they're not. They're just probably residents of that, wherever that town is, or the ruins or whatever that I saw. Probably resident of that, I'd guess, unless there's a town nearby here that I'm not seeing. Perhaps this little area right here. Or this town here even. Another Merlin trial.
Revelio.
Revelio. Field guide page. The Tilted House. The locals call this the Tilted House due to the odd angle at which it's wrapped in the roots of the overhanging tree. Interesting. Mind us, we're just gonna go into their house and start taking stuff. Ooh, snacks. Nuts. Anything else in this house we need to worry about? Nope. Can't run in here.
Revelio.
That there, that has something to do with something. Well, there was something else in that house. I don't know why I didn't see it.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Come down. Talk to her in a minute. Bar snacks. Where's this other field guide page? Oh, it's right here.
Revelio.
This is like a bar of some sort, it looks like. Ginger root. The barkeep in Cambridge keeps a stock of ginger root handy to fend off his customers' nausea and keep them inhibiting or imbibing a little longer. Okay. Collect field guide pages in the Highlands. These people look like they're drunk, but they're just kids playing on little brooms. How do you expect to ride on that? Yeah, those brooms don't fly. All right, let's talk to her here.
Madame
I'll go ahead and
Rowan,
pretend that you're
I
telling me to
have a delivery
drink,
from
so.
J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he
water.
have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't
Man, she's
matter.
rude. Holy cow.
You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
That's what I'm gonna ask
It would
her.
seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver
So she's
quality products.
basically a middleman here.
Unlike some vendors,
Hydrate. Yes, I did
strive
hydrate.
To keep my
I
customers
still have half a
satisfied.
water bottle worth of water and still have a little bit of tea left in my drink here.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense
Man,
of
this
quality.
woman is
You'll not be
rude.
getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
I'd rather not, but if you insist, so be it.
I do insist.
She's rude. Drink an invisibility potion. Do I even have an invisibility potion? I do. All right. I'm invisible. What you gonna do about it?
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes
Give her
and
some wisdom
skills?
here.
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him
Give it
the
a little
benefit of
tip.
my
Stop being
hard
so
work and
rude.
gumption. If
And maybe
he
you'll be
fails on
easier to
his
work with.
own,
You'll get more
so be
customers.
it.
Man, she's frustratingly annoying.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
See what she has for sale. Even though she's extremely
What are we
rude.
looking for today?
All she sells is Wiggenweld potions. Nothing. I'm not looking for anything. Goodbye.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
See, if you act like that towards your customers, you'll get more. All right, let's go through town here. We have a flue flame we need to get over here. I'm gonna grab the, this is Keenbridge, apparently. Cool. I'm gonna grab this field guide page, and then I'm gonna take about a 10-15 minute break to grab a snack, because I am hungry.
Revelio.
Are these beehives? They are, beehives. There you go, Jess, beehives. The Wizarding World needs honey for their tea as much as the Muggle World does. I don't hear bees, though. Unless they're inside, because it's getting dark out. I know bees don't like to be in the dark. We have an avian beige. Ooh, that's a nice wand tip. Or, excuse me, wand handle. Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't want to do this, but can I kill you for getting in my way? I cannot cast a spell at it. No. Okay, well, I wasn't going to kill it anyway. I was just going to use Accio on it. I cannot get into this building to get this chest. Let's try this one up here. It's probably going to be the same thing. Yep, there's a lock on the door. Can't do anything about it. There's this, though. This is probably for the Merlin trial, I'm going to guess. We can also open this. A potion recipe book. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, the sheep was the one who got in my way. So I was just going to use, like, Leviosa on it or something. Just make it float for a minute. Anyway. If this Merlin trial is literally just... Let's see. I have a feeling it's going to be bringing it somewhere and putting it somewhere. Let's see
what's Revelio.
Obviously, we have this Merlin trial here. That ball has something to do with the Merlin trial. Not enough Malasuite. So I have no more Malasuite, so I can't do it anyway. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna take a break, about 10 minutes or so. I'm gonna go grab a snack. I encourage you guys to do the same. Get up, walk around, stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, and I will catch you guys here in about 10 minutes. So for all my lurkers that have been hanging out, thanks for the lurks. Appreciate it. For Jess and Jen, and I know people earlier were talking. Thanks for hanging out. So let's take about a 10-minute break. I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. Alrighty, I'm back. I think that was about 10 minutes. I got a little snack, something to drink. Go ahead and switch back to the live screen. Let me put my phone. My phone's full of battery. I'm not going to put it on the charger, but I'm going to put it over here so I can monitor the stream quality. But yeah, so welcome back, everybody. Thank you, Jess. Hope you guys had a nice little break. We are going to return to Perry Pippin here. We're not going to actually fly back all the way over there because it took us a few minutes. We are going to open up our map. Excuse me. Just go to our challenges here. We have quite a few challenges we can actually collect here. Claim rewards. That one we can't claim. That one we cannot claim. We can claim this one. Dragonhide Protector's Cloak. That sounds interesting. We have some exploration and field guide page challenges we can get a broom appearance reward. Okay. More Merlin trials. I love those. We also have some lock challenges. I'm not entirely sure what those are going to be for, but we'll see. I think I've collected everything I can for now. I have. We also have 0% of the room requirement. Can't even access that. Let's go and save our game real quick. It's been a while since we've done that. It overwrites our March 18th save. And let's go to the map now. And let's go back to Hoggity Hogwarts. We have to go, or no, let's go back to Hogsmeade to J. Pippin. Hogsmeade. And then right here. Travel. Save ourselves some time. We don't have any more Malasuite, so we can't do any more Merlin trials right now. But maybe while we're here, if we excuse me. I can drink some water. Something's caught in my throat. Excuse me. Much better. While we're here, we'll see if we can pick up some Malosweet seeds if they sell them.
Hello there.
Jess,
In
do
the
you
market
know
for
if
potions, are we?
we buy seeds if they are quote unquote infinite? Like if we plant them and just let them go through their growth cycles over and over again, we'll like never need to buy more. You know if that's a thing?
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
She's certainly difficult.
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do.
So I just need to
truly
buy like
appreciate your help.
one
And at least it's done with.
seed for it, essentially.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise.
I don't think we got
Worth
any
every bit of that delivery fee to
reward
have
for
someone
doing that.
capable deal with that witch.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge.
Oh, we got
Might it
that.
be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
I didn't realize. If she does, she didn't deserve it back.
You should keep it. She doesn't deserve to have it.
I appreciate what you're saying, but you have much to learn about respecting the property of others. Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Maybe we shouldn't have mentioned that. Anyway. We have a potioneer's cap. Let's go ahead and talk to him and see if we can buy. I don't think, can we not buy ingredients here for it? Probably not. Where do I buy seeds? Oh, is there a seed shop here? There probably is, isn't there?
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Also, since we're here, I keep forgetting to do this. I have much better gear that I can upgrade. Like my handwear here. I think this is, I don't even know what I have these like changed to, but we have that equipped. Obviously, we'll change our appearance as we go. I don't know what this is going to be for, but we'll just go ahead and equip this. Obviously, we're going to change this. I might keep those. This might contribute to our look of someone who's going to go steal a recipe. Okay. This is all I have, yeah. Cloaks and robes. Obviously, I think we have some better robes. 43. Yeah, we do. Equip those. Outfit. We need to go check this. But we can't change our outfit at all. And then headwear. We have better headwear too. All right. Customize. I think we went with these before. Or no, those look actually better. Black leather gloves. Why didn't I see those before? I think those will match my outfit a little bit better. And what did we have here? Not that. We didn't need to change our outfit. I think we had this, Dark Arts Ensemble. I actually don't remember what we had before. It might not have been that. We'll find out. Cloak and robes. We need to change this over to, what does this look like? Those are some weird looking robes, but we could obviously have different outfits. This is my favorite cape thus far, is this one right here. Neckwear, we don't have any neckwear. Handwear, we've changed that. Facewear, I think we were using these before. Yeah, we were. Okay. And then for our headwear, whoops. We were using, I think we were using our fedora, weren't we? I think so. Yeah, we were. That's what we were using. So now our outfit is back to where it was. Then wand handles, we can also equip some of these new ones. I think these are all cosmetic. I like the one that I have. I have the Celestial Dark Gray. Let's see. I think I still like the Celestial Dark Gray. We're gonna keep those. All right. We have some unread owl posts apparently. Lucan Brattleby. time to prove your dueling nettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round. Oh, we already did this. We also have to do Professor Garlick's, and then we have Professor Fig again. Come and see me. Didn't we see that earlier? Oh, we have another one. From a rather unproductive trip to the ministry. Yeah, we did that earlier. Okay. Nothing in the outpost. Let's go look at our quests. Okay, so all of these are what we have to do. We have Beast Class, the Caretaker's Lunar Lament, and the Helm of Urtkot. Okay, and then Madame Kagawa's assignment. Gotta pop balloons over Hogsmeade Station. We can at least head back to Hogsmeade Station. Then we gotta pop some balloons around the Quidditch pitch. Okay. Oh, wow, we have a lot of quests. We have a Thunder Brew potion. We can go do that. Gotta use it against enemies. Okay, so we'll just go using a Thunder Brew potion. Cast a Pulso on a levitated enemy. I think we have the Pulso, right? I think so. Okay. Let's make a plan. Let's go do this real quick. Excuse me. Let's go do some of these assignments we have here. Pop balloons over Hogsmeade Station. I'm also running in place there. That's also cool. We're gonna go ahead and throw... Oh no, we didn't make the Thunder Brew potion. That's right. Let's see. Thunder Brew. We need a Shrivel Fig Fruit and a Stench of the Dead. I don't even know where to get those. It's probably, honestly, it's probably easier if we just buy one. We gotta sell some items anyway, so let's do that. Let's buy one from Harry Pippin.
Are a speciality here, should you need any.
We just need to buy one Thunder Brew. Well, we'll just purchase this here.
A wise decision.
And then we'll sell.
Thank you.
Obviously, we don't know the quality of that yet. Astral Mosaic Robe. Sell that. Sell this. Sell this. Our fedora. We're gonna keep that. I mean, we don't really need this anymore, do we?
Those potions to Madame Lawing. Save me a lot of time and trouble.
I don't think we do. I mean, it doesn't really benefit us. I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. Obviously, we're gonna keep that till we bring it to the discovering contraption or whatever.
Farewell for now.
We did buy Thunder Brew, right? We did. Okay, good. So let's head over to Hogsmeade Station, which is this way. There's a little band performing there. It's literally just one guy using magic. Lower High Street. I like how it tells you kind of where you are. It's pretty cool. All right, let's leave. There we go. I can't use my owl yet. Or my... Now I can. Got some more balloons here. Let's pop these, shall we? That sounds like fireworks on WoW. And that's all of them. Now we gotta go to the Quidditch pitch. Fly over there. There's the boathouse. Oh, that's cool. Nice, I love it. The boathouse. Am I hitting something? No, my chair just doesn't want to move. All right, so we got to pop, what, 5 of these balloons around the Quidditch pitch? That shouldn't be too hard. Zoom, zoom. Start with this one here. Pop. Oh, I missed that terribly. Oh no. 3 to 5. Is there not another one over here? I think I missed one somewhere. Let me fly up and get some altitude. Okay, so there's not one over there. There's one here. This might be the last one.
Brilliant.
There we go. Return to Madame Kagawa. All right, the next one we have to do is Professor Garlick's assignment. Let's do Professor Sharp. So we have to acquire Thunderbird Potion and use it against enemies. We're gonna do that one next. So I guess we just have to go find some enemies to use this on, right? I guess that's what we have to do. Shouldn't be too hard to find enemies. Just look for some red arrows on our map as we fly around. I doubt we're gonna have any enemies near the Hogwarts area, so we'll have to fly. I think this is the Forbidden Forest here. I guarantee you we'll have some here. While we're waiting, well, I can't do it while we're on the broom. Let me get off the broom real quick. Let's put the Thunder Brew on our list here. Here we go. We got some enemies down here.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me.
Sure.
That curiosity, young... You're the little sod that saved me. I know all about you and your violence. Marvelous!
Yes.
Ooh.
Confringo.
Nice. No loot over here. Why is there like lightning?
Accio. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Accio.
I can't Accio him over here.
Incendio.
Oh, I've right. I have to dodge this guy.
Confringo.
Ooh, that hurt.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Is there a way, like, do I have to upgrade my Incendio spell for it to do something? Because Incendio is like a potato spell right now in this current form.
Accio. Incendio.
See, it doesn't do anything.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
There we go. Accio then Incendio. Okay. Noted. The book. Actually looks like an elk. Anyway. Oh, there's more of them. Look at them blending in over here. How you guys doing? Hey, buddy. Oh, I was about to say, he's not scared of me. Yeah, I gotta go through the talent tree. I have like so many talent points that I can spend. But I think I did both of those assignments for them, so I can go ahead and head back to the castle. Let's go to Professor Sharp first. Hopefully it's not a wait till daytime to do it. Actually, why are we flying over there? We can literally just do this. I keep forgetting we have a map and we can... Hello? Hogwarts map? Divination classroom. We need to go there too, I think. At some point. We'll find out though.
I'd better keep an eye on high places.
Oh no, I've dropped 52 frames. It's so terrible. Out of, I don't know how many frames I've used this entire stream. I go down here? Yes, I do. Where's this guy? Listen to some nice calming music while we wait here for a minute. You should probably try to find the soundtrack for that, Jess, if you wanted to listen to it. Caught that thing flying around. Okay, I think I have to go this way. We're trying to get the potions class. I think that's where Professor Sharp will be.
Revelio.
What are you doing?
Confringo.
Jump out of the corner and scare me. All right, let's talk to Professor Sharp.
Have you finished your assignments?
Yes, I have, Professor Sharp. I have finished the assignments.
Tasks, Professor.
Well, well.
I have done exactly as you have instructed
you are
me.
meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
All went perfectly well.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared.
To make sure you're
Talent
well
and
prepared.
resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame
Exciting.
to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head.
Don't let it go to your head.
Let's see how you fare with Descendo. Wand at the ready.
Ooh, a new spell. Exciting.
Focus. Descendo can
Focus.
be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
I am indeed paying attention. All right, we have a new combat spell. It's amazing.
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Descendo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom. For your sake.
Descendo. It's a damage spell.
And that of everyone else. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Heed instruction. He's like, practice in the classroom.
Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
That's not going to do anything.
As I mentioned earlier, Defendo can be versatile, but good to see you continuing to practice.
Levioso. Accio.
It's fully charged. Well, let me cast it. All right. Nice. No, what we're going to do while we're sitting here, we're going to go do some talents. I don't even know what talents to choose is the problem. Like, I'm not going to do anything dark arts related. Because I'm not going to use most of those spells. Maybe, I don't know. I have 10 talent points available. Let's see, what other things do we have here? Basic cast, reduce spell cooldowns. That would be beneficial to have, right, Jess? Would you say? At least I would say it would be. Yeah, let's go and get that. Increase the range of Revelio. That would be beneficial. Successfully evading an unblockable attack with dodge contributes to the ancient magic meter. Blocking the spell with perfect Protego will send 2 projectiles back at enemies. Can't do that one yet because those are required level 22. Basic cast on airborne enemies, so keeping them in the air would help. Wiggenweld heals you to greater effect. Enemy stuck with Stupefy remains stunned for a longer period of time. Maybe spell knowledge would be good to have because I'm starting to run out of spell slots. I have spell knowledge 1, but I probably need 2. So let's get 2. And Protego expertise, why not? Let's go to spells, actual spell slot. Casting Incendio, I think that would be beneficial to have. Incendio, that makes Incendio a little bit better. It's still, I mean, a close quarter spell. I think this would be beneficial too. Accio Mastery. Depulso Mastery. Defendo. I like that. We'll be using Defendo a lot. We don't have Bombarda yet either. We also don't have Descendo. We don't have Glacius, which we're gonna get Glacius. We're gonna go turn that in next, so we'll be able to learn that. Confringo Mastery. Yes, sounds good. We're gonna go ahead and just stay with that. We're gonna see how that goes. What do we have for stealth? We also have room of requirement. What are some of these room of requirement ones? Cabbage Throne, okay, second one. Potency, invisibility, potency, okay. These are just potion upgrades. Probably good to get those later. Let's check stealth. Enemy's ability to detect user reduced. I think having sense of secrecy 1, because there are some situations where having that would be good. Allows you to sprint while using disillusionment. We're gonna go ahead and hold off on that for now. We have 2 more talent points. We'll get those later. All right, next up, we have to go to Professor, I think her name is Kagawa. Turn in this quest. Kagawa, that's what her name is, my bad. Go and locate her on map real quick. She's over here. Travel the flying class. Nice loading screens. I'm very happy that I haven't been plagued with long loading screens. I know some people usually get them. Where you have a loading screen that takes like a long time, or your game just doesn't even load and it just freezes.
How did you get on with those tasks?
I did very well.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
I did. I became more familiar with my broom after I changed my flying to be inverted.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear.
Oh,
Keep it
man.
up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks
Black
out of
might
the way,
permit
let us
Quidditch
get
after
started.
a expansion
Glacius.
pack that you have to buy. Wink, wink.
Pay attention to your wand work.
Pay attention to my wand work. There we go, we have a new spell. This doesn't seem like a spell I'd use very frequently, but...
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it.
We have this spell slot here. Excuse me. We'll sign it here.
There you go. Catching them quickly.
It's like Petrificus Totalis, but it's for freezing.
Flipendo. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Just burn her entire office down, why don't we? Oh man, that's great.
Glacius. I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like.
I shall.
Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Level 2 lock.
Revelio.
Unfortunately, this one, however. Ooh, Cerulean Rivet Gloves. Nice.
Glacius. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
There we go. Poor training dummy over here is just getting obliterated. Okay, so we did that mission. Let's open up our quest and see what else we have to do. I think we have to do something for Professor Garlick. I also forgot to buy seeds in Hogsmeade for making my stuff. My Hallow Suite, I think it is, or whatever the stuff we need for the Merlin Trials is. We should go get that real quick. Acquire and use a venomous tentacula. I don't even know how to get one of those. We'll probably have to grow it, knowing Professor Garlick. We also have Professor Onai's this time. We have to get a troll bogey and cast the pulso on a levitated enemy. Okay. Find a troll. Where do I find a troll at? We have to go back to Albie Weeks. We have to go back to Hogsmeade anyway. So we're going to go to Hogsmeade. We're going to talk to Albie Weeks, and then we're also going to talk to the seed person there. So let's go ahead and go to the map. Hogsmeade. That is beast byproducts. We don't need that. That's wands. That's potions. Here we go. Let's go ahead and travel. Let's go get some seeds for Hallow Suite, and then we're gonna go to Albie Weeks, and we're gonna get our broom upgrade.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yes, I am indeed off on another adventure. Hello, my friend.
Hello. Be with you in a bit.
I'm here to buy stuff. Can we even buy from him? Malice sweet seeds. That's what I need.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Knot grass. We need anything else? We got Dittany, Malice sweet leaves. I mean, we could buy him some. We need shrivel fig fruit as well for... You know what? Let's just buy all the seeds we can
now,
here.
You let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Why not? Room of requirements. Oh, we can add that. Or nutrient-rich compost. Okay, okay. Spend all our money. Can we sell anything? Let's sell this. It's just a little bit of money. We spent a lot of our money.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Which is okay. All right, next up, we need to go to Albie Weeks. He will be at his little broom shop, which is going to be... That's not him. Follow the butterflies. I gotta do that quest as well. Brooms and scrolls. No, I'm looking for the broom. Where's the broom shop at? Right here. I'm stupid. The icons are hiding it. I'm sprinting and dodging around. Oh, I just ran over a cat. So terrible. Sorry, kitty. Oh, let's talk to Albie Weeks. Apparently there's also a field guide page in here. Spinwitch's sporting needs. How did I not do this or get this earlier? Run by the amiable Albie Weeks, the shop sells all manner of wizarding sporting goods, including the latest broom models. Gossip around town is that Albie himself is working on a number of broom enhancements.
Appreciate all of your help.
Sounds about right. We also just leveled up.
Today?
Looking for a broom upgrade. I cannot afford that. Unfortunately, we don't have enough money. We can't do that
Thanks for
quest.
stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Yeah, we can't do that. All right. Well, bummer. We need to go to the room of requirement, actually. We need to start growing some malice. We should also go to the herbology classroom and grow some too, because we only have a level 1 potion thing. I don't even know where the room of requirement is. Is it even labeled? Secret rooms. Room of requirement. Look at that. It's labeled as a secret room. Fancy. There's Deeks. What's up, man? Or Deek. Identify some gear while we're at it. Diamond classic school uniform. Fancy. All right, so we have some more Dittany over here. Let's go ahead and empty the pot. We need to plant some mallowsweet. We'll add fertilizer. You can create fertilizer by conjuring a dung composter. I probably don't have that yet. All right, so we'll get some more mallowsweet. We'll come back here in about 10 minutes and get some if I can remember, which I'm probably gonna forget. Let's see what's kind of gear upgrade we just got from that stuff. I think it was a face wear. Ooh, those are a big upgrade. Increased Chinese chomping cabbages damage, if we ever use that. And then I think we had our school outfit that we needed to upgrade to. Nice. Increase ancient magic meter fill rate. Okay, okay, I like that. Let's change our face wear appearance to that, and then our outfit appearance back to, who was this right here? Dark Arts Ensemble. Okay, perfect. All right, what's next? Let's go to our quest list. We're on a roll here. We have Professor Garlick's assignments, which I still need to figure out how to do that. We have Professor Onai's assignments, sweeping the competition. We cannot purchase that from Albie yet. Venomous Valor. The Hidden Herbology Corridor. No idea where that is. Cash in the Castle, Dragon Fountain. Gobs of Gobstone, still don't know that. Summoner's Court match 1. That's a little side quest. Let's go to Beast's class actually. Professor Howen? Let's track that quest and let's locate on the map. See if we can get over there quickly. I mean, we're like right by it, so. We cannot get any closer than we already are. Except for maybe like right here. So we'll go do that. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a good afternoon. It's almost 6 o'clock for me. I'm gonna probably end my stream in about a half an hour. I'm gonna stream on YouTube later tonight. I'll probably do about a 3-4 hour stream there, so. Zoom. Beasts class, begin. Afternoon's been okay. Are you still gonna stream tonight, Jess?
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly.
Looks like a dodo bird.
They are all in their own way.
What you gonna stream? Stream some Apex?
Especially if one does not know how to handle them properly.
Not feeling well at all. That's not
good. It seems
good.
many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson
Miss
today?
Sweeting.
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy.
I don't know if I'll do a fast stream tonight.
Don't worry about Professor Howen's
I mean,
speech.
if you
She
wanted to, we could do a short one for a little bit.
All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention,
Miss
please.
Sweeting just got
The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
just got annihilated.
Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Just keep an eye out for some. We could do, if you want to do a couple matches.
You can use my brush.
I could
Just be
probably
gentle.
finish
and
this
think pleasant
quest.
Thoughts. I like to think it enriches
And then if
his
you're ready, we could,
experience.
I mean, we could see if anyone else wants to join. We could do a couple of games, just casual. Brush the puffskein. How do I do that? Tap. Oh, okay. The brush him, he's all happy.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast?
I will give him some food. He's all happy for food too.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding.
I like how they name him
think.
Gerald.
I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He's very nice
He
indeed.
is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make
our way to the pens.
Let's
Look, another beast.
select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom
Yeah, Jess, why don't you
them.
see if
Miss Sweeting, why don't you
Carissa
show
would
our
be
new
available, and
student
if you can
to
find
the
a
measles
fourth.
in the farthest pen.
Or we could just do us three.
This way.
Or if not,
The
you can just do
measles
me
are
and
over
Neil.
here.
It's up to you. Just 2 matches will be quick and easy, so it's not going to be anything crazy.
Oh, couple of nasal whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least.
A few
Enough to
canuts,
buy
eh?
something from Honeydukes.
I was trying to steal his whiskers.
Stupid thing. Oh.
Of course, it's a Slytherin student.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Ugh, tus peculiar Poppy.
All
Worried about
Slytherins
a
act the
worthless
same.
little
Holy
rodent.
cow.
Her name is Persephone.
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
I wish I could kill this kid. Go on my evil villain arc.
Let's go.
Even though my character is being good. Just out of the blue, you know?
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training.
Feed a Neasel. Okay.
Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for
The
your
brush
help.
one.
Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald.
Ready for some food now? Here you go. Yum yum.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
A cat's
It
like,
appears
it's not even a
our
cat.
time has come
It's like
to
yum
an
yum.
end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student?
Like a word?
There you are.
Hip hip hooray.
I would like a moment, please.
Talk to Professor.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
I enjoyed it. It was a good lesson.
Wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly.
That sounds
which
interesting.
does
Maybe we'll get a
not
chance to do that
include
later.
Torturing them for whiskers.
Oh, so she caught him
Well
trying to steal the
done,
whiskers.
by the way.
Okay,
Probably
good.
best to let me handle it next time.
That would be best.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed
Do we
to
have
help
another
you catch up
professor who's going to
the
give us some
other fifth
assignments?
years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile,
shall.
I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Okay.
Psst, psst, over here.
Do she wants?
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I don't know what that means, but great.
It's something
Thank you
my
for the
gran and I
compliment.
say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise.
That's good.
At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
In the forest. Oh, sounds intriguing.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
All right, I guess we're gonna go with Poppy here. I'm trying to finish this mission,
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
but Poppy's like,
Really? Well, thank you. I think.
As
we're
I
gonna go do
said,
this now.
We think alike. Pleasant
I
surprise.
can't sprint. I also can't use my my zoom.
It's like the weather we're having, don't you
Some
think?
moonstone though.
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
I apologize, Poppy. I'm not trying to kill you. I'm just trying to get some moonstone. Don't mind me. If nobody
worry,
responds,
we're
just you and I
nearly
can just
there.
play a couple matches if
It's
you want.
just ahead. Stand back.
Whistling sound. Uh-oh. Hey, it's a griffin. It's not Buckbeak, but it's still a griffin. Wow, that turns out a thick butt. That was random. Oh,
Please
man.
meet Highwing.
Highwing.
Isn't she just magnificent?
That was
Go
Griffin
on,
for
introduce
yo, what's
yourself
up?
to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Unless you're Draco Malfoy and you just walk up. Not dangerous at all, are you? Didn't know you spoke Griffin. I don't speak Griffin. I'm just gonna assume that's what the Griffin said, because it literally nodded its head and was like, "Rrr." I was like, okay, it's probably Griffin for yo, what's up?
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly.
Collection updated
You can
hippogriff.
feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the
There you go.
castle.
There's free
You
snacks
wouldn't
for
know
you.
from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Little brush. Little brushing action. Oh man. Nice.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
She was brilliant.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back.
Rescued her from
Got her to
poachers? That's
safety and,
interesting.
well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure
They're up
what.
to something, I tell ya. Sounds suspicious.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on.
The grass
what they're
waving
doing.
there looks like the ground is just moving. It looks crazy. Would be good to investigate.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more
Information
I know,
is power.
the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will.
She's probably
I
surprised,
should be
like,
going,
I'll help you.
But we'll speak again soon, I hope.
All right. A main quest complete. Nice. Madame Kagawa.
To learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair.
What does Madame Kagawa want me to do? Practice flying near the spires. Practice flying near Cambridge Tower. Okay. Nice. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and stop here. Jess, are you ready to play some Phaz? Play a couple rounds of Phaz, and I'll end my stream for now.